What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 60th episode of the Hot Takes podcast. We have a very special episode here today as we have a guest that we haven't seen in quite a long time. In fact, it's been a little over a year and a half, I think, since the last time we've had you on. But anyway, let's introduce him, Matt Ellis. Thank you for being here, my man. We're also joined by an occurring guest that we have here on the pod. Sometimes he's on the camera, sometimes he's not. But my brother, Jesse McKnight, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And we also have our cameraman for tonight, my other brother, Tommy McKnight. Thank you for being here as well.
Hello.
Now, today's topic is going to be the top 5 video game consoles of all time.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
The reason I chose this topic is because as of now, we are halfway through the second season of Frank Gaming Season 2, so I just thought, let's stick with the video game type of topics. And by the way, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. As we normally do, we're going to do our normal news roundup and then get on to our main topic. I did want to do a special shout-out, though, for the clothing that I'm wearing right now. The gear that I have, the shirt, it's from Human Internal Revival. They sent us some gear to promote, and really they said that this podcast has inspired them to create more types of shirts and whatnot. So I'm grateful that I was able to do that for them, and they're grateful for me for been doing what I'm doing. So I think that's pretty cool for the most part. So they sent us some gear. They sent Jesse some gear as well.
Did they send me gear?
They did not send you gear. I am sorry.
Wow.
I'll get you one, though. I'll
Shout
get
out to
you
my
one.
sponsor then. The SpongeBob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rocking the SpongeBob beanie. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I don't need your sponsors. I got my own.
All right. Cool. By the way, what do you think about this beer?
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Like 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. This is one of my
I
favorites.
don't think it's very sour. I don't find it to be very
No,
sour.
I find it like more of a sweet and sour kind of beer.
It is sweet and sour. I'm not loving it, but
It's very.
it's
I
okay.
find it very subtle.
It is subtle.
It doesn't have that usually like bitterness aftertaste that beer usually
Yeah,
has.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's good. It's decent.
Uh,
It's easy to like.
absolutely. It's a good
I
chilling
think it's a
kind
summer
of beer.
beer.
It is a summer beer, but they just released it as an all seasons beer.
Oh, okay.
They'll be releasing it all the time now.
Okay, cool.
For those of you guys that don't know what beer we're talking about, it's called Vicious Hook by Flying Dog. It's a fruit punch sour beer, one of my favorite beers of all time. My ShopRite Liquor crew, if you're watching this, you'll be laughing because you know how obsessed I am with this beer. And yeah, that is that. All right, let's move on to our news roundup. We got 3 things that we're going to talk about today. One is a trailer that came out yesterday, Sunday, yes. And it's Godzilla versus Kong. It's a movie that a lot of people have been anticipating for and have been excited for. First trailer comes out for it. A lot of people are loving it online. My thoughts on it. I thought it looked okay. You kind of have to get over that hurdle that it's just a ridiculous movie of 2 of these monsters going against each other. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's going to be plenty of laughs, especially from you, from parts that aren't necessarily supposed to be laughed at.
I love the previous. Do you remember? Didn't we go see it?
We saw Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I love
I
that
was
part
there,
where
too.
Rodan flies and then just burns that whole village of just like third world like people.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
And whenever I rewatch that scene too, I think of you and I
was
just start
dying on that
laughing
scene.
too.
Because it was funny. It was a funny scene.
Now it is funny. Yeah,
funny.
it is funny. And Godzilla King of the Monsters, I enjoyed a lot. The first Godzilla movie, their reboot Godzilla, didn't like so much. Kong Skull Island, couldn't get through the movie. Don't know what it is about
that's
it.
not with Jack Black?
Yes.
No.
No, he was in it again.
No, he wasn't. Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was.
Was there a newer Kong that I was not
Yeah,
aware
Kong-
of?
No,
Kong Skull
he
Island.
was another character in the
Oh,
new
what the
one.
hell?
I'm
I
pretty sure.
didn't even...
Are you sure?
I think we should fact check that, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I could have sworn he
I
was
didn't
in
know there was a newer
I know.
King
Oh my
Kong
God,
movie.
what's his name is in it? Who's that guy from Roseanne?
Yeah.
I don't know about that racist.
I don't think she's racist, but okay.
What's his name?
I
Damn
can't think
it.
of his name.
He
Like,
was Fred
played-
Flintstone.
and he played Sully in Monsters Inc.
And he played Sully in
John
Monsters,
Goodman.
Inc. John Goodman, yes.
John Goodman.
He was in it.
He was in it.
Tom Hiddleston was in it. Brie Larson was in it.
That weirdo looking guy from Step Brothers was in it.
The weirdo guy from... John C. Reilly?
Yes.
Yes, he was in it as well. Yep. No, Jack Black was not in
No?
Kong
Okay.
Skull Island. He was in
I know, he was
Peter
in the
Jackson's
2005 one. Yeah,
King
yeah,
Kong,
yeah.
which I loved.
I love
See,
that movie too.
I'm the complete opposite.
You didn't like that one.
I love Kong Skull Island. I thought that movie was great.
You see, it had a lot of action in it, but something about it, I just couldn't get through it.
I loved all the characters. I like the humans. Usually in like big monster movies, I found the humans to be very boring.
Yeah.
And I thought they were very interesting.
Was
in
Kong Skull Island part of this new Godzilla
Yeah,
multiverse?
it's supposed
Yeah.
to be like
Oh, it was
the
the
prequel
beginning
to
of it.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's like Kong Skull Island and then Kong.
I
versus
didn't. I thought.
Godzilla.
I thought Godzilla like started that up again. I didn't realize.
Well,
that.
no, it Godzilla started it. Their reboot of Godzilla started it. Then Kong Skull Island
they planned
came
this
out.
from the beginning. I think.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Then
How
Godzilla King of the
recent is
Monsters.
Kong?
Kong Skull Island, I think was 2017 if I remember.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But Godzilla came out like last year,
No, Godzilla came out.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, maybe last year.
so
Yeah.
it didn't start it then. Then Kong started it.
The first Godzilla movie started it, then Kong Skull Island, then Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now
It's Kong
it's
versus
Godzilla
Was there
versus
another Godzilla movie before Godzilla King of the
that
Monsters?
I just said, the Godzilla reboot, yes.
You're not making sense.
It was the 2015 Godzilla. Was it Godzilla?
I
Am I
didn't know
making
there was
sense there?
a Godzilla
Yeah,
in
you are. You're
2015.
just an idiot.
Yeah,
There was one.
Okay, I
Yeah.
did not know
It
that.
was
Yeah.
2015 Godzilla. It was, and then they came out with King of the Monsters,
Yep.
and now they're doing this.
Yeah.
That was King of the Monsters. I never watched any of these.
It's really funny when the
Dude, it
people
was
die.
okay. Like, I mean, I think the Godzilla parts were actually good, but this is the worry that I have about this new movie too. Like, they need to cut down the human
Yeah.
screen time by like 4/5 of their
Dude,
time.
I agree, but like it was also really funny when like they got hurt. So I want more of that, less of the talking.
That's why
Hmm.
these movies are. It's so hard to pull off because you can't watch something for 2 hours without any human dialogue.
That movie was long, King of the Monsters.
It was
as
long.
Hell,
It was
I know.
long,
I was like,
dude.
yo,
and
kill
Godzilla
these
was.
people already.
To be
Godzilla.
fair, he was in that more than the reboot.
Mm-hmm. Because that was a big complaint
He
for
was
the
in there,
reboot.
yeah. I think it was like 12 minutes total. He was in that
Yep.
in that movie. The
Yeah.
movie was like an hour and a half or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
which is absolutely ridiculous. But I think this movie. I'm a big Godzilla fan. I've seen almost all of them. I think there's maybe 2 that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
And then they had the American one in '98. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
No, you see, I'm not that big of a Godzilla fan, so I
Okay,
really haven't
all
seen
right,
any of the old movies
I
or
was
anything.
so big into Godzilla as a kid. Now
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still like Godzilla, but I'm not as into it as I was. But
Catch Me in Godzilla King of Monsters Melee. That's what
dude,
it's
that's a
called, right?
great game. I played that on GameCube growing up as well.
Oh, I
that's-
remember that,
That's,
yeah.
that's also
Great
part of
game.
my love for that. And
I
then
played that
the
recently.
Wii one too, Godzilla Unleashed.
I never played it on the Wii.
That one is pretty good too. But they had the American one, and that one sucked. And then they did the reboot, and I thought that sucked as well because he was barely in it.
Yeah.
And then they did King of the Monsters, which I thought was very funny. I don't think it was a very good movie, but I thought it was entertaining enough. Like, I would watch it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was pretty good. This one, I'm a little...
Shaky on.
Because it's like Godzilla versus Kong, but like, it's...
It's going to be a team-up movie at the end.
Yeah, because they already showed, like, people think it's like Mechagodzilla is going to be in it.
That definitely was him in that
yeah,
one
so-
scene in the beginning. Yeah.
So obviously it's going to be Godzilla versus Kong, and then something's going to happen, then they're going to be friends, and they're going to team up against the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because they don't want there to be an actual winner, which I think is, like, a problem with, like, these kind of movies. Like,
Hollywood scared.
it is. It's like Freddy versus Jason. Like, no one really won at the end.
Yeah.
Like, I think Jason cut off Freddy's head, but, like, he was still alive.
He was
like,
still alive,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like... yeah, they don't really commit to it. Like, it's not like an actual, like, who would win. It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
You could
fluff.
you could say the same thing for Batman v Superman too.
Yes.
Where
I
they
didn't see
had
that movie.
oh they
Yes.
didn't. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, I agree.
They had to team up and battle Doomsday at the end. So and people were mad from that trailer because Doomsday gets revealed at the end. It was like, oh, we know what's gonna happen. We do see that's definitely Godzilla in that
Yeah,
trailer
that's a
there.
little
So
slight
they're
little-
kind of revealing what's gonna happen. At the end, they're gonna team up and go against him.
Go against that. I
Yeah.
wonder if they're gonna have like a Mecha Kong.
Ooh.
That has never been a thing before, right?
I think it has. I think slightly. I think it was like in some like ridiculous like niche thing, but I could be wrong. But
Yeah.
it sounds like a familiar thing to me, but it would be.
I wouldn't mind it if like I don't want to see a team up. I like maybe they'll introduce Mechagodzilla and then it'll be a 1v1v1. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I don't think they'll commit to that though.
I
They
doubt
won't.
it.
I don't
They
think they
won't.
will.
They
I don't
literally
think they'll
won't.
commit to
But
that.
that would be
I would
pretty
like
cool.
that.
Because they don't want to upset like either side of like the fans or whatnot. Even
I
though
saw-
most people are clearly rooting for Godzilla because he's the better one. You know, he's cooler than just some giant monkey.
This is true.
I disagree.
You think Kong is better than Godzilla?
I think Kong would win in a fight. I do.
That's absolutely wrong.
I think-
because canonically Kong is shorter than Godzilla.
Yeah, but they scaled him up in
Yeah,
this
they
movie.
buffed him up because he's so weak.
Dude, oh my god!
Yeah,
I just think
that's the
Kong is
case.
definitely like smarter than Godzilla. Like Kong should be. You see it in the trailer. He already has a way to
But
counter
but
his.
Godzilla fights for the environment. He's an environmentalist. That's something that I can really get down with. So
Yeah, true. Kong just big monkey.
he's just a big monkey who lives on an island and beats up lizards all day. All right, but Godzilla's just no average lizard. He shoots, you know.
I know.
Plasma, he's basically Ridley.
But he is. He's pretty much like he's just giant Ridley.
I think Godzilla has more of the long range attacks,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then
what-
you have Kong.
What
If you got
happens
close
if
to
you're
him,
in the
he's
middle of an open field. Like it's
Yeah,
it's
but they're not.
over.
They're gonna be
It's
in
over.
Tokyo.
Well, you saw Kong in the trailer use that weapon of his
Yeah,
to
He's got some
shield.
stats
What
now.
I'm saying,
Yeah, some staff or
what I'm
something.
saying is, what if they end up just like on like a great plane? Like Godzilla just easily wins. Like it's not even a.
Well, you're right, but that's definitely not going to be in the case. They're
Right,
fighting
they're-
in a
they're
city,
fighting
which I
in
believe
Tokyo.
is
Right,
Tokyo
that's what
or
I'm
Japan,
saying.
right?
Yeah,
In
Godzilla has the obvious.
Tokyo's in
advantage.
Japan.
Yeah, he's used to the cities, man. And he was in Godzilla.
And I don't know if
Destroy All
Kong
Monsters Melee.
necessarily has like a weapon like that he holds all the time. I think that's literally to what I was talking about. Kong is just smarter. I think he picked up like a metal beam to absorb
He's
the
also being
electricity.
controlled by that little girl now.
Which is going to
Yeah.
suck. It's going to suck. I'm telling you right now. That little girl needs to die half an hour into the movie.
This is like a
Otherwise, the
plot
movie
they've
will
done in
suck.
like Godzilla movies before, so I can.
I think that girl is going to die very early in the movie, and they just didn't show it there in the trailer. I think when
People thought
Godzilla
she-
fights that, goes after that ship, that girl's dead.
That's what
and I
people,
think that's
what
what's
people have been saying. Like
that's what's going to make Kong pissed at Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're saying in the trailer that there was a war long ago, and these are the last two standing on either side.
Which
So
is, I thought was interesting in itself, considering
is
we
interesting.
saw all
Wait,
the other kaiju come out at the end of the last
There's a
Godzilla.
war been going on. What kind of war? Are
We saw that big spider thing. We saw Mothra. We
We saw that, but that wasn't like I won't even call
It-
that like
it could
I
be
wouldn't
a
call that
different war.
I would just call that like something like dumb skirmish. Like that wasn't even like.
it could.
No, but when they, I'm getting tripped up because they said that they were the last two standing after this big war, and yet
Maybe
we
it was
saw
just
like a
apes
bunch of the
versus
other
lizards.
kaiju at the end.
Well, that'd be
I mean, I would
stu-
assume that it would be a war between the kaiju.
Well, what would they like even do after this then? Because if they're the last two standing, that's a lot of missed potential. I mean, there's so many Godzilla like villains to pull for.
Yeah, like
Pull-
Mecha
pull,
Ghidorah and all
pull
of them.
from
Destroya.
Destroya. He's cool. Ogra.
Well, that just goes to tell you that not both of them
Gigan.
aren't dying. Kong might die because I don't really know where they would go with Kong after this. To be honest with you,
Probably nowhere. I mean,
probably
he's just,
nowhere.
Like, he's kind of like a one and done character, to be honest. with you.
Yeah.
He's got like his own arc. I mean, Kong Skull Island kind of mixed it up. It was new and it was fresh, and that's what I liked about it. But
Yeah.
He's not really. You can't really take him like places. I don't really think he's not really like that kind of character.
Because you-
Here's the problem though. In the trailer, they make it very clear that they're positioning Kong as the good guy and Godzilla as the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think Kong's gonna die once they team up, and Godzilla's gonna hold him in his arms. And he's
Yeah.
gonna be like,
and
I
share a
love
tender
you.
kiss.
Yeah, share a tender kiss. And we're gonna get lots of fan art of that.
yeah.
And it's gonna be great. But I think he's gonna hold him in his arms and say, "I love you,
Godzilla
brother," as he takes his finger and goes and puts it on his lips as he passes away in his arms, and he's like, "I will fight for you. I will avenge you, brother."
That would be very freaking funny to see.
And he gives him one last banana.
One last banana,
One
and
last
then he's
banana
done.
for old times.
For old time's sake.
For old time's sake.
Yeah, I could definitely see Kong dying. I mean, besides his traditional story of him going to New York and then dying that way, it's like, you know, they're bringing him somewhere already. Like, what, are you going to capture him again? I mean, they very well could do that, but I find that kind of stupid if they do that again. Like, Kong should be able to adapt and evolve and be like, no, you're not capturing me again and bringing me somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, to go to that theater and be the eighth wonder of the world.
Do you think they're gonna have like? There's got to be a reference since he's in a city now with him climbing. Like,
There has to be,
There
right?
has to be.
Yeah.
there's got to be. But I think You know what I just want? I just want there to be more like action than there is like humans just doing.
Dude, that's what I'm.
Me
That's what I'm
too.
saying.
I know,
Like,
I
literally,
agree with
if
you.
there's
Like, I'm
not,
just
if
so-
it's not, then it won't be a good movie.
But
They
I
have
think
Millie Bobby
think
Brown in it.
I think
Yeah.
they are gonna do like a lot of the human garbage that they've done before.
Of course they will.
But
And Millie was
I
like the
just
main
want,
human in the
I
last
just want to
Godzilla.
watch like, just want to watch giant things beat up each other. I mean, that's why I go to these movies. Nobody goes to a Godzilla movie just to see like humans talking. No one has
Right.
ever.
It's
No one
gonna-
has ever. Besides the first one, which was like like some environmental message. It was never about that. It was always about monsters just beating up monsters, and that's all anybody ever wants to see. No one has ever gone to a Godzilla movie expecting like a great plot.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we just want to see monsters beat the hell out of each other. It's just supposed to be an action movie.
Right.
Should just be Godzilla versus Kong, and then the military's there, and they have to fight them too. That's the real title of the movie.
They are probably going to fight the military as well.
Yeah.
So that's cool. The military
Well,
always shows up.
Kong is the good guy. Kong's with the military.
I can't-
Quote from the trailer: "We need Kong."
Yeah, right. I think,
The
and
world needs Kong.
I'm stealing this idea from John Campia, who is a movie reviewer that I watch on YouTube. He's saying that this is a trailer focusing on Kong's side because this was very Kong heavy. The next trailer will be Godzilla's side of like how he's the good guy too in a sense, and it's showing why he's attacking the humans and stuff like
Hopefully.
that.
That'd be
Maybe
interesting.
because of an environmental
If it's
issue,
not,
like
then we
because
just
of
know.
something else. You know what I mean? Like,
But Godzilla has a history of always being the one to be like controlled whenever he's going on a rampage. Like he's always been like in like a lot of like the old like Japanese movies. There's always some like crap where he's like controlled by aliens or whatever, and that's why he's like attacking the city or whatnot. I think they're gonna pull that like again, not with like aliens or whatever. I think there's gonna be like some like evil organization, terrorist organization or something going on, and that's why like the government builds Mechagodzilla to like fight the terrorists or whatever.
yeah.
I can see that being like a thing that happens.
Do you recall at the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, it was either a post-credit scene or was a last scene in the movie, and it was the evil guy that had a head or a piece of arm from either Godzilla or King Ghidorah?
It was Ghidorah.
It-
Yeah, that's why they're gonna make. That's how they're gonna make Mecha.
Mecha
All right, you
King
see,
Ghidorah.
when I saw that scene, I thought he was going to be the main bad guy for this movie, and that's who they were going to team up against. But it seems like it's going to be Mechagodzilla.
These new movies are so stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring Mecha King Ghidorah and then they completely forget about that guy.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I
you
really
know.
would not be
Yeah,
surprised.
it's true. I mean, I want to give them more credit. I really do, because like
But these are stupid movies.
these are stupid movies, but they've been pulling well at the box office, and they haven't been getting the worst reviews. They haven't been getting the worst reviews.
No, but they are dumb in the sense that these are like schlocky American big blockbusters. Like this is something like that's been a thing for ages. Like this is just the dumb
It shouldn't
the
be
dumb
hard.
Fast and the Furious of like monster movies.
Yeah.
It's just like some stupid schlocky like
You
know.
can kind of say the same thing for Transformers too.
Yeah, you can say it for a lot of
God-awful
them. You
movies,
can say it for old
but-
Godzilla movies that they were dumb and stupid, but I mean that's why I liked them. But I
The
thought they
thing
had more
is-
charm and personality to them.
Yeah.
I feel like ever since like this American takeover, I feel like it's kind of been garbage because they you don't get the silly crap with like Godzilla shooting a laser and flying through the air.
The thing is, with this movie, the formula is so simple, and yet they're still screwing it up. Like the formula's in the title. Just make a Godzilla versus Kong movie, and then you can maybe make the side plot like the humans maybe finding out why they're fighting, which
Well,
is
that's all you need
right. But then like just have them beating each other up.
for the majority of the
Yeah,
thing.
that's it.
What I pretty much want it to be is like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie where it was just fighting. See,
Dude,
I did not like that
yes.
movie because I don't think it fit Dragon Ball
I
at
didn't
all.
like it the
But
first
that is
time I watched it. I like it now though.
I
was
watched it
falling
multiple
asleep
times.
at
I
the
still do
theater.
not like that movie, but I think that kind of
That movie
form.
was crisp.
I think if
loved it.
that formula applied to Godzilla would work perfectly. Just majority of the fighting. You know.
Oh, so just what you're trying to say is mainly just fighting.
Mainly
kinda
just
deal.
fighting.
Yeah,
I just want to see a slobber knocker between giant monsters.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, I don't care. I don't care about anything else. I mean, I know these are dumb, these are stupid. That's why I go for them, though.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to get like any political like.
Of course.
You know,
You're not
drama or-
expecting a good movie. You're expecting just dumb fun,
Exactly.
That's it.
That's why I like
and
it.
they're gonna ruin it by
They are gonna
having
ruin it.
Millie
That
Bobby
sucks.
Brown take the forefront.
We'll see. We'll see.
And where's the
It's
new
only
Godzilla
the first
game,
trailer.
bro? I want a new Godzilla game. Bring back like Destroy All Monsters Melee.
They really should when this
They
movie
should like
comes
remaster
out.
like one of them. Or,
They definitely should.
Or do something like I want a new Godzilla game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to our second thing on the news roundup, and this is something that actually broke today. I don't know how much. I know you two really aren't that much, but I don't know about you if you're a Harry Potter fan at all.
I am a Harry Potter.
You
fan.
are.
I am.
Did you hear about the news that came out today?
I did not. It's probably dumb though.
A live-action Harry Potter series coming to HBO Max. Thoughts on it?
Why?
Is J.K. Rowling involved?
So it's unsure of right now. Nothing's confirmed.
She's getting
if
the
she
money
is.
though.
Cancel
She's
her.
definitely getting the
She's getting
money,
the- she's getting the
and
cash.
but she is getting a lot of heat right now, also. And we're not going to get into any of that.
Yeah,
but
that's because it's all political.
yeah.
on Twitter
She's
and whatnot, but-
she's getting a lot of heat right now, but she's probably involved somehow. She has to be because she still owns Harry Potter. But yeah, a live-action Harry Potter series coming to HBO Max. Not really sure if that means they're bringing the original cast back, if they're doing a whole new story, like they're somewhat doing
mean?
with Fantastic Beasts. Say it again.
What's that even mean? Like, I don't know where they could do it unless they like retell the story. I mean, there's really not.
I would not want them to
Harry Potter
retell
is
the
like
story.
Harry Potter is just like one big giant like life story. It's one big giant like character arc. You
Right,
know?
but that's a
it's
whole-
like the origins of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I could see them doing something with his parents if they wanted to, but I can't really see like a Harry Potter like doing something.
Like grown-up Harry Potter type
Well,
of deal.
I guess I
The
could with the
show-
end of Deathly Hallows where they had him and then like his
Well, they-
kid with.
Yes, they
They
did
should
continue
replace
the story.
Cast with whoever the cast is with the Harry Potter puppet pals.
That would be great.
Yes.
That would be amazing. But I think what they should do is get the whole Avengers cast
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
to be the Harry Potter characters
Okay.
and make it as dumb as possible. Then I would really enjoy it. But
You know they continued Harry Potter after Deathly Hallows, right?
yeah, they had that play.
Yeah,
I know they
I forgot
did.
what it was called.
Harry Potter and the whatever the hell.
Yeah, but it was like a Broadway play kind of thing, continuing that story.
You
But
know, it's
who knows what they're going to do with this? There's just not a lot of information
I'm
about it
interested.
right
I mean,
now.
Harry Potter was more of my middle school days. That's when I was really like into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't done anything with Harry Potter like in a while, man. Like I went to the Universal like Harry Potter world,
Which I loved.
Dude, I
Oh, that was
loved it
really
too.
cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
I don't know, man.
little fun fact, J.K. Rowling had to greenlight every little thing they did with that world, too.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I mean, I think it's true to itself.
Yeah.
It's very true to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I love that place. It's great. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, I think it.
And I'm not that big of a fan of Harry Potter,
Potter.
but just being immersed in that world
Oh,
was
it is
awesome.
very immersive. Oh, it's great.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say with this new series. It's a whole it's a whole world that they could explore. You know what I mean? So I think they could
it's
go a
interesting.
lot of different ways they could go with it.
I mean, they've also got that Harry Potter that new like game coming out. Too. I don't
Yeah,
know if
which
you
is
saw
an
that.
open
On
world.
media.
Yeah,
Wait,
isn't
to
Rocksteady
2022.
doing that, or is
I
that
don't-
some other company?
I don't think it's Rocksteady.
Okay,
Because
I-
Rocksteady's
Harry
doing.
Potter Go.
No, that was a thing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to think of which studio's doing it now.
I can't remember. Avalanche? I think it's Avalanche.
It sounds. I think. I'm not sure.
I think it's Avalanche.
Because Rocksteady's working on Suicide Squad right now.
Oh, are they?
I don't know
Okay.
why they revealed that game so early.
It was for DC. What do they
Yeah,
call that?
Fandom.
Fandom. Yeah,
But
that was for DC
I don't know if you
Fandom.
saw as soon as the new year rolled around, delayed to 2022. That game.
What?
The new Harry Potter
Yeah,
game.
the new
Oh, really?
Harry Potter game.
Immediately.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd imagine so. That was something that I was interested in, though, when I watched the trailer. I was like, oh, that is going to be cool.
Yeah,
If you
it's gonna
wanna-
be
If
cool.
you want to talk about gaming news, EA is losing the Star Wars rights in 2023. So now every
Exclusive
studio
rights.
every studio can go up to Disney and ask if they want to do a Star Wars game.
is-
Thank God,
which is
because
how it
EA
should
is
be.
the worst developer in the world.
Which is how it should be. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how it kind of used to be.
Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
the next new big Star Wars project is being made by a developer that's not much better than EA, Ubisoft.
That's
Oh.
great. Yeah.
And
My
It's going to be the
God.
same.
it's being made
formula.
by the developers of The Division. So it's going to be an online service.
Then I'm not
Yeah.
interested.
They're,
One bit.
but there's a rumor, I haven't played it, but I know there's a rumor of one of really good old games. Knights of the Republic
Knights of
being
the Old-
like
Knights
a
of the
remake
Republic?
or something.
Yeah.
Not by Ubisoft. We don't know who it's being made
Well,
by.
that
Ubisoft
was
dropped Star
BioWare
Wars,
that
make a
did
new
that.
Rayman.
And they're owned by BioWare is owned by EA now.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so that's probably an EA thing. If they do that.
BioWare is like in the dirt right now. They released 2 terrible titles.
Two
back
terrible
to back.
titles. Yeah, they're not in good shape right now, but that is good. I'm very much looking forward to that. I think there's going to be a lot of creativity and a lot of competition within the Star Wars space for them
If
to make
Rockstar
good games.
gets their hands on Star Wars, that would be pretty cool.
That would be interesting to see like an open world like Star Wars game.
Yeah.
I was reading articles. There were so many awesome Star Wars. I'm not even like a big Star Wars guy, but there were so many awesome Star Wars games that EA was like, no, don't
they
make
canceled
it.
a lot of
They
them,
were
yeah.
making a Mandalorian one. Like there was one where you were just a bounty hunter, like killing your targets.
There is a
They already
Mandalorian
have
game
that
out
game.
right now.
It's called Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Oh, I was going to say
No,
on the
Fortnite.
PS2.
it was like a completely different one though. Like
It's a good game.
it was like open world and everything. Like it was like the slums of the Star Wars universe where it's just like a crooky town. You just like go around and kill your targets.
I always thought that would be interesting. I always wanted that from a game, like just an open world, like bounty hunter game, kind of like a Cowboy Bebop kind of thing, where it's just like,
Best anime ever.
dude, if it was just like an open world, like Cowboy Bebop game, where you just like go to different planets, take different missions, do bounty hunts and whatnot, like Destiny, but like good, and like cowboy
Yeah,
western
I
in
don't
space.
like Destiny.
Yeah,
I
Destiny
can't
sucks,
get
but
behind
it had potential and they ruined it. But
I heard Destiny 2 is really good.
no, it's not.
It's.
I heard it was
it's
good from people.
complicated.
It's definitely not.
No?
like,
Definitely play that game and then compare it to like Halo, which they previously made, and it is not good at all.
Did you hear that? There's rumors that Microsoft tried to buy back Bungie, and they said no. Which I don't blame them, because Microsoft is a terrible video game company, in my opinion.
I think they are also awful.
I think they're okay.
Did you hear
Name one
about?
good game they've made in the last 10 years.
Oh, they haven't. They haven't, as far as I know, that I haven't
Halo
played.
Reach.
Was that in the last 10 years, though?
Yes.
It was.
Definitely, yeah.
Or 2010. 2010.
It's on the
Oh,
brink, though.
shit, then maybe not.
Halo
it's
Wars
on the
2
brink.
I enjoyed. Halo Wars 2 was pretty good. I can't name you a game. Oh, Sunset Overdrive, but that was like Insomniac as well.
Yes, Sunset Overdrive was good.
Uh-huh.
That's a good Xbox
I enjoyed Rise Son of-
exclusive.
Rise
And then
Son of
guess
Rome was
what?
pretty good.
Microsoft didn't buy Insomniac, and then PlayStation's like, "Oh, hey, Insomniac,
But of course
wanna make us a
PlayStation was gonna
Spider-Man
buy it
game?"
because what's the only game that Insomniac made for like a non-PlayStation, like, you know?
That was their opportunity. Sunset Overdrive got so like everyone loved that game
But it didn't sell like too hot either.
because Microsoft sucks. Do you know the game? I haven't even played it, but I was watching a history video on a Jet Set Radio.
I do know Jet Set Radio.
Okay, so
and they had Jet Set Radio Future
Jet
for the
Set Radio
Xbox.
Future that was exclusive to Xbox, but that game appealed to Japan and stuff. And Xbox sells like absolute dog shit in Japan.
It does.
And they made it exclusive to Xbox. So then, when the game did not sell to the point where within the first 6 months of release, they packaged it with the Xbox. They're like, "Oh, Jet Set Radio is not popular anymore. Cancel it."
Yeah, but that's Sega too. I mean, Sega owns that franchise.
Yeah, but if Microsoft didn't get their hands on it, then you know.
I mean, they've re-released Jet Set Radio, and from what I've known, it sells okay. I mean, it's not like, but Sega doesn't really do anything besides.
Sega.
But that's the problem
Yeah,
with Sega.
Sega
'Cause
basically has given up.
Sega-
on everything.
Sega only
Did you-
does Sonic and Yakuza, and they do nothing
They-
else. And
they
then Puyo
see,
Puyo Tetris, but like, who gives a shit? Like, I don't.
Yeah,
I
There's
like
a
Panel de
future.
Pon.
Someone's making.
Samba de Amigo.
I would love a new Samba de
Dude,
Amigo.
put it
dude.
on the Switch, please.
Dude, he is such a
it
cool
would be
character,
great.
bro. That is one of the greatest character designs of all time.
I love
Bro,
Samba de
I want
Amigo.
Kong versus Godzilla, but I want like Kong dressed as Samba de Amigo.
Yes.
And I think that would be the best movie of all time.
Dude, Samba de Amigo
There's-
on the Wii is so good.
There's a developer.
It was on the Dreamcast first.
Yeah, but I said the one on the Wii is so good.
Better on Dreamcast.
There's a developer called oh my god Team Reptile. Team
Yes, and they
Reptile.
do. Oh my
Lethal
god,
League.
Lethal League. They do.
And I bought both of those games, and a couple months ago they released a teaser for a game called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and it's literally Jet
Set Radio. I saw that.
And the OST is being made by the
The
guy
guy who
that
worked
did
on
Jet Set Radio, and they're working on a second teaser now. The first teaser's 15 seconds, and I'm already sold on it. I haven't even played the originals. It looks so amazing, though. The art style is fantastic, and the songs.
You've never played Jet Set Radio?
Never.
It's pretty good. I would.
It looks like a Future Skate 3.
I never played it,
That's
but
what I
I
want.
adore the art style. I
Oh,
think
it's
it looks
great. Oh,
fantastic.
I would recommend that game. They're pretty good. I've heard Future's. I haven't played Future. I've played the original, but I would definitely recommend it. It's cheap on Steam. You don't really need a powerful PC. You just need like a dog shit PC, and you can run that game. It's not on anything modern, which sucks ass, but it's pretty good. I would definitely recommend trying it out.
Could we go back to Sega for a second? Like,
Yeah,
what,
they suck ass. I'll
what's-
talk about Sega. I
what-
hate them.
What's going on with them? Really,
They suck
Like,
ass. They
They
make
have to
shitty
get
Sonic
fans
games,
to
first of
save
all.
their own game.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
that's
just
literally
want,
true.
Bro, I
Well,
just want-
Sonic Mania,
They
right?
had to
Yeah.
get their own. They had to get fans of their franchise to save their franchise.
Bro, I've been playing that game a lot, Sonic Mania, bro.
I've
I
been
love
seeing.
that
I've been
game.
seeing.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Dude, I love Sonic
Dude,
Mania, bro. I'm playing through it with
please
every
make
freaking
Dr.
character. I love
Robotnik
that
mean
game.
They
Mean
need
Machine
to make
2.
a Sonic Mania 2, but like all original levels. Like Sonic Mania was amazing, but I wish there was more original levels because the original levels were great. If they make a Sonic Mania 2, just make it all original.
Well, that his what is it? The 5th or 30th anniversary.
They dropped the ball. They didn't release anything.
No, they're releasing stuff this year, and it's rumored that they're doing Adventure 1 and 2, and they're remaking it.
That would be
For
so
what, like-
hype. I've heard
for
I've
what,
heard
like the
those
Switch
rumors
only?
Have been
No,
around
modern
for
systems,
years.
all modern
Oh,
systems.
really?
Yeah.
That would be
That
very
would be
cool.
very
That would be
cool.
cool, and then
I
there's,
want
like,
a
a new
Sonic
Sonic
Adventure
game.
3, dude.
I don't
Like,
know if you
just
saw.
That was Sonic
Sonic's
06.
getting a new TV show on Netflix.
I don't
That's a
give
great
a.
game.
I don't care
It's
about that
phenomenal.
whatsoever.
Dude,
I don't
I
care
do. The
about
Sonic cartoons have always been great, dude. I love the
Sonic.
They've always been great.
Sonic
Boom is
X.
okay.
They've always
Sonic
been
X
great.
was sick.
I think they've always been like entertaining. I should
Sonic
say. I don't.
X
I
is
want to
like
say
the
they've
They
always been.
made a vow. Their
Mother will be found. Sonic Underground, the best one, dude. I love Sonic
No,
Underground.
dude. Who
I
the
love
fuck is-
Sonic
I
Underground,
hate Sonic
dude.
Underground.
Give me like.
Manic the Hedgehog. His
I
power
want
playing
Sonic
the
Hedgehog
drums.
back, but I want like a Guitar Hero or like Rock Band. Make a new Rock Band, but it's centered on the Sonic Underground band. Or you have Manic on drums, dude. Sonya
No.
and like Sonic, dude.
No.
Yes, dude. That would be great. That would be
why
great.
Yeah, I
did
don't know
they
about
do
that.
You don't.
Did
Dude,
that
have you ever
show
seen
even
Sonic Underground?
I
finish?
have.
Did that show
And you love it.
even get finished?
No.
I don't think it did.
I never
just
got
remember
finished.
having a
No, it got
DVD
canceled
and it
Yeah.
before they even finished the plot.
Yeah, dude. No, that show was terrible.
That show was phenomenal,
No.
dude. That
I
show was
love that theme song
phenomenal.
though. I could play that
Dude,
theme
that
song all
theme
day.
song slaps. Put it in Smash, please.
I would
They
not be
should.
opposed
They
to
should
that.
put it in
should.
Smash.
I would not be
You know,
opposed
they
to
need
I
that.
like how every main character was like all three of those hedgehogs were voiced by Jaleel White, also as
They
who
need
was
to bring back
Steve
the
Urkel.
Australian voices.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, he was the voice for Sonic in like 3 of the cartoons.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, and he voiced
Metal!
every cartoon. He voiced every like Sonic's like sister and brother in that show. Sonic
wow.
Underground. So he did 3 characters at once. That man was a
Dude,
legend.
why,
That's
but
a cool
why
fun
did they
fact.
give Sonic? They gave Sonic super speed. They gave Sonya, if I am remembering this right, Sonya was the first hedgehog to do the tornado move,
I can't remember.
and then
It's been so long.
Manic, his power was playing the drums.
His power was
I was
calling
like,
everyone
what?
dude.
Like what? What is this?
He was a dude.
He was,
He was cool, dude. He was like the Michelangelo of
yeah,
Sonic.
he was like Beast Boy, I guess. Like,
Yeah, he's cool.
and he was green.
He's such a cool character.
No.
Bring him back. Bring back Manic, dude.
Two things. I always wondered why Manic and Sonya, right?
Sonya.
Yeah.
Sonya, why they weren't in the games and whatnot, and it kind of makes sense because the show was bad that they just didn't want to revive
No,
those
dude.
characters.
They're scared.
At
They're scared of them overshadowing Sonic.
Yeah. Okay.
They're so scared, dude.
Yeah.
They are
okay.
worried. They're like, oh man, we'll have to rename the
Well-
franchise Manic.
Listen, if they brought those two into the game, like it really would do nothing either way because they have
Dude,
a
if they put
bunch
them in
of
a new
great
game, I would
characters
buy it.
that they do nothing with. Like, when is the last time you've seen Espio doing anything? Charmy
Sonic
the Bee.
Forces.
They
What
throw
do you mean by
Vector in there.
anything?
They throw Vector in like a lot, actually. Vector's in a lot. In the new game, I bought Angelo Matteo, the new Sonic Mario Kart, like the Sonic
Sonic
Team
and
Racing.
Mario.
yeah.
Yeah,
That thing
yeah.
sucks.
Dude, I was watching them play it, and you see the teams. I was expecting to see the Sonic Heroes teams because
Oh, they
they're
screwed
perfect.
them all up.
And then you get Team Rose with Amy, Big the Cat, and I was like, okay, and the next one's gonna be Cheese. It's Vector. I
No,
said,
it's not.
oh no, it's not.
Chow.
It's the 3 Chows.
It's
yeah.
the 3 Chow, and it should
No,
be.
it's
it should
4
be,
Chows actually.
It
It's
is 4 Chows.
Chow,
Oma Chow,
Light
but he doesn't count.
Chow,
He's
Dark
a-
Chow, and Omo Chow, and then the other one is Team.
Chow too.
No, it's
Team Chaozu.
yeah, it's Chaozu. They
Yeah,
did.
TN,
It's Blaze the
Chaozu's
Cat,
corpse, and-
who I always hated. Silver the Hedgehog, who I always hated, and then Vector.
I love Silver the Hedgehog. Do not even say that, bro. Silver
Dude,
the
those
Hedgehog is
characters
such
are
a funny character, dude. He is
bad
such
characters.
a stupid character, dude. He's so good. He's like one of the worst characters ever, but that's why he's like legitimately good.
I never understood his powers.
He's psychic.
No, he's literally like they said in the manual for Sonic 06. They were like, think of Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, and that's Silver. And I was like, okay.
I doubt that's
lame.
what they said in there.
That is in the manual. That's like
I doubt
that's
it, dude.
literally
I don't think they
canon.
actually reference
That
Trunks
is
from Dragon Ball.
genuinely
Well,
canon.
Sonic is technically connected to Dragon Ball Z for 4 kids, and they're shitty dubbing.
I swear to you, they literally in the game manual of Sonic 06, when referring to Silver the Hedgehog, they reference Trunks
I
from
don't
Dragon
think
Ball
they
Z.
do. I'm gonna have to look into that. 'cause I
Look
don't
into
think
it.
they
I
do.
swear to God. I swear to God.
I don't think he would lie about that. It does seem hard to believe, but I think it's true.
Like, yeah, I'm not pulling that out of my butt. Like, that's literally real.
Yeah, but you told me that like Banjo was the first American character in Smash, and he's not because he's like British.
No, he is American.
No, he's British.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's
No,
made by
he's
Rare.
not.
Rare is British. Yes.
The creators of Banjo-Kazooie are American.
I don't think so. Fact check.
All right, I'll look it up.
It was made,
I was happy that they got
British
it.
character.
Too bad they ruined their character.
and plus Dark Samus is American.
That's true. So Dark Samus was technically the first.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Smash is giving me characters that I like, and then they ruin them.
I absolutely 100% agree, and that's why I
Banjo
don't care
sucks.
anymore. No, dude, I disagree. Banjo's awesome.
I
he's
like
the-
Banjo
I
in
think he's
Smash.
one of the most boring characters in that game.
Dude, he's one of the most normal characters, which I like him because he doesn't have some stupid, dumb gimmick that ruins him.
His gimmick
doesn't
is
need a
supposed to be
gimmick, I just
Wonder
find his
Wing, but that
moveset,
move
like,
is literally so bad.
unimaginative.
I think his moveset's
I
awesome.
like his smash attacks. That's it.
Dude, those are great. That's
Those are
what I'm
great.
talking about. I use those
hate
all the
everything
time.
Else, though. Like the grenade is stupid.
No, dude, you gotta pop the grenade. You
No,
gotta
the
roll
grenade
back,
is
catch
so
the grenade,
much
and
fun.
throw it.
You
No,
don't
the
even
grenade's so
roll.
good.
You could do the infinite recovery with the eggs. I love it.
Dude, I love Banjo. Banjo's great.
It's not really saying who, like... Actually, wait.
Yeah, and then if we go back to
Greg
Banjo,
Mal's
Banjo and
heard-
Microsoft. Microsoft keeps saying, "Oh yeah, Rare's free to do anything they want." That's not true. That's a blatant
British.
lie.
British.
Rareware
British.
is British.
No. Greg Ashley Males. The British video game designer, who's the one that developed the first Banjo and Kazooie, created the
I
characters.
thought it was Greg Kirkhope
was
or something.
born-
Grant Kirkhope is also British.
Was born
Is he?
in
Yes.
England, United Kingdom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Stand corrected.
Grant
I stand
Kirkhope did the
corrected.
music.
True. And he does great music.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say about Sega, I think they're on the right path if they remaster Sonic Adventure 1 and
No,
2.
it needs a remake.
They have
A remake, whatever you want to call it, but remake all their games that did well back in the day. Get them back, get them traction back of people buying their games, and then start making new ones as sort of like a clean slate sort of deal, but actually make them good. You want to know what I'm surprised they didn't make a game of? Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, the game.
that'd be stupid.
It would be stupid, but isn't that something
No, that'd
Sony
be
would
terrible.
Sega would pull out of their ass?
I don't,
don't think so.
You don't
No.
think they would have? I feel like
No,
that
but
would have been
I'll
a
tell you where
perfect
Sega
opportunity
is
for
killing
them to
They've
do
it.
never
that.
done that with any of their previous cartoons or anything like that. They've never.
They did that with Sonic Boom. They had the show and the game.
This
Well,
show
the
came out.
the game was
everything.
first, and then it was the show.
Yeah.
It was what?
It was
The
the
game
game
was
first,
first.
and then it was the show.
Oh, okay. But I think they were both being developed at the same
But
time.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what?
were both planned, but it was initially a game, and the game got the biggest traction. The game came out first
Sega
anyway.
kills
Yeah.
it on the social media side. They do great on Twitter. Great
Dude,
things
they
with the
do.
Sonic the
Dude, the
Hedgehog
Sonic
account.
Twitter is the funniest thing ever.
It's
dude.
so funny, and Sega has garnered love from the people because they're basically the opposite of Nintendo,
Dude,
where
they're
Nintendo is going to
anti-Nintendo.
shut down. If you use 3 of Nintendo's music notes in a videos, you're gonna get a copyright claim and a cease and desist. Sega literally encourages people to do whatever they want and be creative and do anything you want. And even when it comes to Rule 34, they don't even care. They're just do whatever you want with all of our characters.
That's cool. Good for
Dude,
them
it's
for doing that.
it's
right.
funny
Now they
because-
just need to make better games, and
Yeah.
then they'll be on.
Nintendo is the definition of boomers. They just
Dude,
don't
they are,
understand
but
how the world
Sega's
works.
the opposite. Whereas Nintendo makes I used to. I think they make shitty games now, but they make good games, or they did, and Sega makes shitty games. But Sega is like cool with like the fans.
Yeah.
Nintendo's not.
Nintendo
Nintendo hates their
sucks.
fucking
Yeah,
fans,
they
dude.
hate
It's
us.
ridiculous. They hate them.
They genuinely,
hate
so
them, dude.
much.
They hate any like creativity or passion that comes out of their fans.
So
It's,
lame.
it's absolutely ridiculous.
Let's talk about this. Oh,
And then
go
the
ahead.
shills, dude. All the shills are like, well, it's their property. They're allowed to do what
property.
it's their property.
They have
Yeah.
the right
Dude,
to
no
do
one
that.
is arguing that. Everyone's arguing that they're like ridiculous for doing it because Sega doesn't give a shit. Sega doesn't care,
Right.
dude. Sega doesn't
A
care,
lot
and they'll
of
let you do
people
it.
don't care.
Dude, even like a lot of companies do not care. Like even Capcom does not care. You can make any Mega
That's
Man
not
fan
true.
game. Dude, Capcom
That's-
doesn't care
that-
for the most part.
They've gotten significantly stricter over time, but they used to they did like Mega Man versus
Street Fighter.
X Street Fighter.
And that was like a
yeah,
fan
that was
game,
a
and they
fan
made that,
game,
and they endorsed
then they
it.
greenlit it and endorsed it, right? And now if they tried to do that, you would get shut down. Like Capcom has done some really scummy
I don't
shit.
think you would. I think there's like when you're trying to make money off their stuff, then they have a big problem with that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then they have a big problem with that. But like for the most part, I mean, they're like, but they're also a company that makes like shitty games too. Make a lot of shitty games.
Yeah, they do.
It's all the companies that make shitty games because they're carried by their fans. Oh, all right, it all makes sense now because they're carried by their fans. So it's like, oh well,
Konami.
let's have the fans make the good games, and then we'll just like
Literally.
reel in the money from
Right,
like
they
Yeah,
all-
take the credit sort
yeah.
of deal.
There's just so many Capcom characters that people love,
Dude.
and then they like when they make the sequels and the sequels and the sequels, they just turn to shit. Like
Dude, they don't make sequels anymore.
like
though.
what is that game with Frank West? What is his game?
Dead
called?
Rising.
Dead
Dead Rising.
4.
Yeah, weren't like all the other ones after
That's
the first
another
two like just
exclusive that
terrible?
Microsoft ruined, by the way. That's
There you
another,
go,
well,
like-
not an exclusive, but they did ruin. They did ruin Dead
I
Rising.
hate Microsoft.
They
I
ruined
hate
Dead Rising.
Microsoft.
They fucking ruined Dead Rising. Dead Rising
Everything
2 is
they've
like
done.
one of my favorite co-op games of all time, dude. Dead Rising 2 is so much fun.
I played a little bit of the first one. It's pretty
First
fun.
one I hate, but 2 is so good, dude. I love 2.
The only good things Microsoft has done is Halo, Gears of War,
Gears of War is not that great either.
Doritos Crash Course,
That is
Yo!
so good, dude.
Yeah.
That is so
I remember
good,
that
dude.
one.
I
So
love
good.
Doritos Crash Course.
and funding Cuphead.
That is true.
Those
Yeah,
are the
Cuphead's one of the best games
four-
I've ever
But they
played.
also did
Was-
Doritos Crash Course 2, and that failed miserably.
I know.
And was a
But I remember
mistake.
Doritos Crash.
And was a mistake to the Doritos Crash Course name. Put Doritos Crash Course Avatar in Smash, please.
Yes, I mean, it's just the Xbox avatar though, is it not?
But just call him Doritos Crash Course Avatar.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
on.
What was that other game that Xbox 360 had? 1 versus 100? I remember
Dude, I
playing
loved
that all the time.
They cut
too.
that
Yeah.
early though.
Did they?
Yeah,
What is
that
that?
only lasted for like 6 months.
You know the actual game show 1 versus 100?
No.
That
like-
show died too very quickly.
Yeah, but it was a good concept. It was basically a show. It was like one person against 100 people, and it was like trivia questions.
Okay.
Basically, about anything, and like
The Sonic lore? Who is manic?
it
and
could have been.
insomnia?
It could have been. And basically, out of the 100 people, I'm pretty sure the one person on his own team got a certain amount of strikes if he got a question wrong, and then the 100 people, if they got the question wrong, they would be knocked out. So
Okay.
do you know what I'm saying?
Battle Royale, but quiz show.
Yeah, kinda. Like think of like the Fall Guy
should do
boxes.
that. They should do
and if
that,
they got a
but-
He
question,
died so fast.
Dude, they should do that with Buzz from PS3, and they should make Buzz Ultimate Knockout. And it's just, do you remember Buzz?
What the
Buzz?
hell is
You guys don't
We
remember
never had a
Buzz?
PS3.
I know
Oh,
Buzz
yeah, we've
Lightyear.
never had a PS3.
You know Buzz,
Because
though.
they
Buzz
charged
Lightyear.
$800.
No, no,
I
Buzz,
know-
the quiz show, like, game host.
Oh, Buzz from Honey Nut Cheerios.
No,
That's
the
why.
B.
That's who else I was thinking of.
I don't know who the hell you're
Did you
talking
hear
about.
B. Larry King died?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I brought him up
Rest in peace,
in the
B.
past.
Larry King.
B. Larry King, and I heard some, like,
podcast.
regular
Some
Larry
regular,
King guy.
yeah.
But, like, B. Larry King, though!
God.
Ah!
He stung someone, bro.
Stung the fans, dude.
All right. Let's move on to our main topic here.
Oh, but wait.
Yeah.
Did you hear another thing that Microsoft did?
Yeah.
Did you hear them like doubling the price of Xbox
they
Live
reverted
Gold?
They
And
reverted
and they
it.
reverted right back
I
on
did.
it. Dude.
I
That
did.
was the funniest thing
See?
ever. To think that they could even like get away with that.
Dude, no, this is the sad
Well,
thing.
let's
They did
explain
get
it.
away with it years ago when they started charging online. PlayStation 3 did not charge online.
PlayStation 2
and
didn't
then
charge for online
Microsoft
either.
was like $60 a year.
PS2
we
had
still
online?
have shitty
PS2
ass
did
servers.
have online.
Really?
You had to buy an,
You had to buy an
something.
adapter, but
Oh,
yes,
wow.
it
We
was on,
still
it had
have
online.
shitty servers.
So did the GameCube.
We're not going to put any money into it.
For
but
one game, Fantasy Star
$60
Online.
a year.
What game was it?
Phantasy Star Online,
Oh, wow.
a Sega game.
And then that
Another game that they
inspired-
don't make because Sega sucks too. They don't make it.
that inspired
Billy Hatcher,
PlayStation.
too.
You're like, oh my god, we can literally just gate block like the most simple online service for $60 a year. And now Microsoft, what they're doing is they want to force everyone into Game Pass.
Exactly.
That's their whole plan.
But I'm not interested.
Game Pass is cool, but it's not cool at the same time because some of the games they add are like legitimately good. I love Dead by Daylight. I think it's a good game. I will. That's debatable. It's a cool concept. The developers suck though.
Deep Silver, right?
No, that's Behavior Interactive. It's they bought themselves from Sunbreeze, which is the developers of Payday 2.
That is another game that also is not like
A lot of people love Payday 2, and
I have played Payday 2, and I think Payday 1 is actually better than Payday 2.
They're making Payday 3.
Cool, can't wait for that game to suck though.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Put
it's a new
Dallas
engine.
from Payday in Smash, please. Dallas from Payday needs to be in Smash. Wouldn't you agree?
Dante.
No. I want Rayman and Crash.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I want Dante from Devil May Cry.
That would be
got
cool,
violent.
but like people that complain about Bayonetta and then want Dante.
But
are
I like
just
Bayonetta.
So
I just
stupid.
think Bayonetta sucks in Smash. I like her. I like her character. Bayonetta's better than Bayonetta as a game series is way better than Devil May Cry. But like,
Dude, I couldn't get into Bayo. I have like 8 hours of gameplay on it, and
Dude, that
I'm just
game's
like,
so-
I really can't
you
get
have 8
into
hours.
it.
The game's like a 5-hour game, dude.
Because I'm terrible at beat 'em up games. I am so
Dude,
bad
it's
at
so
it.
much fun though.
I have like every single level. It's like E rank, E rank, E rank. I'm like,
Oh, you don't have to
yo,
worry
I am
about that. The
trash
Stone
at
Award,
this.
the Stone Award, and then it's like the crappy guy Enzo, and he pops up and he's like, "Ah, man."
Yeah, he's just like laying on the ground dead. I'm like, bruh, I am so trash. Like, I can't play it at
I
all.
love that game so much. I love that game.
Saying like I can't wait for Bayo 3 to come out is like saying I can't wait for this fucking COVID shit to be over.
Dude, I can't wait for Bayo 3 to come out, and it'll never come out.
That, exactly.
And it's coming out for the
Development
Switch.
is doing good.
It's coming out for
That's
the
what- that's
yeah,
what
it's
they will give
doing
us the
good,
next
bro. It's doing
20,000
good.
years.
That's cool. I don't care. It's
And
just
then
coming
we're
out
gonna
on the
get the same
Switch,
video from
which I
Nintendo
hate.
that we got
I wish it
from
was on the
Metroid Prime.
PlayStation, but whatever. I guess you know.
We're handing development over to X Team and restarting the entire game, just like Metroid Prime 4.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Metroid
Man,
Prime 4 was teased in like 2013, right?
And then they canceled it.
2018.
No, I think it was released
No,
way
No, it was
earlier.
2018.
Really?
Yeah.
There was
It
no
was at the Game
confirmation
Awards.
at all.
I think it was at the Game Awards
Yes,
or
it
something.
was. No,
No, that was
it at
Bayonetta 3.
Then how
Bayonetta
long
3
has
was at the Game
Bayo
Awards.
been? Because I'm pretty sure both of these projects are
They were
over
announced in
3
the same
years.
year.
I
Same year.
I don't know about
Yes,
that.
they were. No, they were. Yes, No, I think Bayonetta 3 was revealed at the Game Awards 2017, and then.
Oh, you might be right about that. Along with Joker. That was the same one with Joker.
Nah.
Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
Nope, Joker was 2018 because Smash didn't come out until 2018.
Metroid Prime 4 was revealed on June 13th,
So that would make sense because
2017.
Bayonetta wasn't revealed
2017?
in 2019.
Yeah.
It was
So-
2017 though. With Metroid
What?
Prime.
Metroid Prime. So it might have been okay. So E3 2017
Well, it was the
Metroid
same Game
Prime
Awards
4.
that I remember. It was the same Game Awards that Bayonetta was in. Bayonetta.
What?
Bayonetta and Byleth. Not Byleth.
No,
Joker got revealed.
because Bayonetta was the only reveal for because Nintendo's 2018 thing right before Smash came out, they revealed Joker. 2017
Look
Game
up
Awards
when-
was Bayonetta.
Look up when Bayonetta 3 was revealed.
I'm pretty sure it's 2017, but
When was Bayo?
Microsoft, I think they are so.
December
utterly-
7th, 2017.
I think
Oh
they-
yeah, same thing as Joker, I think.
I was right. Same thing as Joker.
But Smash wasn't revealed.
Wait, was Smash
Smash was
2018?
not revealed
Yeah,
until
Smash is
2018.
2018. It was
That
like
doesn't
a
make
year
sense.
after Bayo.
But you said the same one as Joker.
No,
I made a mistake because Smash Ultimate didn't come out until late 2018.
it wasn't
18,
even
correct.
revealed
It was-
until March.
It was holiday 2018.
But Microsoft, I think they are very idiotic. They claim they have a ton of these studios now.
And they
Some
do
of them are
nothing with
making very stupid games, like that one Everwilds game that doesn't look interesting at all. It's being made by Rare, and their thought process, like, it just boggles me. Why are you releasing your exclusive games on Windows?
Dude,
No one wants to buy your console. I can
But
get a
that's-
stronger
that's
PC.
exactly what I'm saying. That's why I like jump ship from Xbox, because it's like, what is the point of owning an Xbox?
There is no point.
What is the point when I can just buy all these games on my PC?
And
It's
then
like they're not
Sony-
exclusive.
Sony's the genius here.
Sony's killing it with the exclusives because they're actually
Spider-Man,
good.
Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, well, Last of Us Part 2. I'm gonna have to distance myself from that one. But Last of Us 1.
I will agree with that.
Last of Us 1 was great. I haven't played God of War 2018 yet.
That
Heard
game
it was
is so good.
fantastic.
So good.
Infamous.
Second
Sly
Son.
Cooper.
Great.
They should bring that back.
No, Ratchet and Clank has taken its place as the rightful
Ratchet
victor.
and Clank. These, and then they have their lower end games like Death Stranding on Steam, and they also put Horizon on Steam. But all of
Death
these
Stranding
games,
wasn't even like their game though.
That's right. It was by Kojima.
It was Kojima's and
It was
Kojima
exclusive
Productions
to
game. I
PlayStation.
think they helped fund it, but yeah.
Yeah, they did because Kojima got screwed over by
Konami.
Yep. And
That's another company that sucks as well.
yeah. So why is Xbox? You know what's ridiculous? They love Halo. They love Halo. They plastered Halo all over the Series Xboxes, even though it got delayed all the way to fall of this year. It's still gonna suck, by the way, just to let you guys know.
Oh, I'm aware.
And then they reveal, oh yeah, by the way, it's coming to Steam on launch day, and it's gonna be free to play. So
Well, the multiplayer is.
yeah, but you know, games coming
And it's
to
also
Steam.
going to be the multiplayer is going to be free on Xbox as well.
Yeah, but the point is, your game that you've been saying is exclusive to Xbox Series
It's
X.
not. It's not.
This is going to be our best game ever. This is why
But
you want the
this
Series
is
X.
why Xbox keeps
And then we
selling.
delayed it to next year, and
This
it's
is
coming
why-
to Steam.
This is why Xbox consistently sells like
Dog
way below
shit.
PlayStation.
They don't understand. I don't understand people who defend Xbox.
It's-
They are a terrible company.
That's everyone, dude. There's always going to be consumers that defend the brand. Even Sony's not perfect either.
Sony's not perfect, but they're
They've done some
infinitely
dog
better
shit.
than
Dude. Oh, they're
Microsoft.
definitely better. I think-
Infinitely better than Microsoft. Dude, what is new about the Xbox Series X? The same controller, the same UI.
It's not.
Literally,
It's-
it's a PC upgrade. That's what it is.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Honestly, it's
PlayStation, you got these sick ass triggers that have resistance.
dude, they're so good.
They're
That was
awesome.
amazing, dude.
They're awesome. And then Xbox is like, oh yeah, let's add a share button to our controller.
It was ridiculous.
That's our
Same.
big advancement in technology.
Same thing.
And now they just patented. They're copying Sony now with their adaptive triggers.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Innovation.
It is.
Nah.
It's ridiculous. Let's talk about Sega real quick. 'Cause
Alright.
I hate Sega.
Is that still recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sega is ridiculous, man. Because Sega is probably one of the only companies with IPs that can rival Nintendo, and yet they do nothing with them.
Yeah.
Really, the only one with IPs that could really fucking tip Nintendo's
So
boat.
true. So
Tip
true.
Nintendo's
What?
boat.
What are you
Same charm,
They have
same
the IPs that can challenge Nintendo's IPs.
Dude, they
like,
have
love
the
Nintendo,
IPs, bro. Almost every IP that Sega has made has been a success. Almost every single one. Or if you're into gaming, almost all of them, bro. Samba de Amigo.
Dude, Samba de Amigo, you got Billy Hatcher, which
Monkey
is
Ball.
great. Monkey Ball is great. Knights I never played, but
Knights
I
is good.
recognize
Knights
the
is a good
character.
Jet Set Radio.
Puyo Puyo, Jet Set Radio. They have
Crazy Taxi, right?
Crazy Taxi, yes,
Crazy
that's
Taxi
right.
sucks.
And they have, what is that one game that you see in every arcade?
Sonic.
I didn't even say Sonic specifically, but is it House of the Dead or
House of
something?
the Dead. That's
Oh,
great. House of the
yes,
Dead is
yeah.
great. That's a great game.
Like
House of the
that,
Dead,
they
I
haven't
love
done
House of the
anything
Dead.
with that since the last century. Like I'm like, what is going on?
No, they did.
Did
They
they?
did.
Like,
They had
I
one on the
don't remember
Wii.
a
They had one on the
single
Wii and
thing.
PS3. House of the Dead Overkill.
But here's the thing: Sega could rival.
That was
They-
2009 though, so that was
Sega definitely can rival Nintendo, but the thing is, I feel like their games sell most on Nintendo systems.
They do though. They do. They did a study,
I
and
think-
Sonic games sell a lot more on Nintendo systems.
Where
than
else would
do
they
on
sell it? Honestly, they don't have their own.
PlayStation,
They've
Xbox.
had it on Xbox and
They've had it on
PlayStation too.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
I can really not see it.
The
Like,
Sega
Jet
doing
Set
so
Radio has
well
never
as
been.
other
Jet Set
ones.
Radio has never been released on a Nintendo system.
That's strange to me.
I don't even know that game.
No, that's not true. They made a DS
Yeah, we
port.
never had it, but
I think
the
they had a
art
Game Boy
style is
Advance thing,
absolutely
too.
gorgeous.
But they never had they never had the original
okay.
Jet Set Radio
I
has
wouldn't
never
know
been.
about that. I just know they made
The
a
original
handheld
Jet Set
port.
Radio has never been on a Nintendo console.
I think that Sega is scared because they've seen what just happened to Atari. They tried to make their comeback with their own console. They promised so many things.
Like with
and,
what? With
like,
what console?
their Atari's
Oh,
trying
you're
to
talking
come
about.
back.
I thought. Okay, I
And
thought
they're
you were
like,
talking about
alright,
Sega.
we're making a new Atari console. It's gonna have this. It's just a PC. In like a.
Oh, it's like a
console box.
shitty PC too.
Yeah, and
It sucks.
it's not good.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to
Um,
play fucking Shovel Knight on that thing.
Yeah, and so it's like I think Sega's scared to make that jump back. Like they're scared to come back, dude. I've been seeing articles Or Jet Set Radio, like, I think Sega literally asked one time, where, like, what IP do you want to see? And, like, Jet Set Radio blew everything out of the water, and, like,
Well,
no.
they brought back Streets of Rage, which is awesome, but
Yes,
they
they did.
but they didn't even make it, man. They didn't even
did.
make Streets of Rage.
They
4.
need their fans to make the games for them.
Dude,
it's really sad.
It's really ridiculous, man.
It's really
really
sad.
ridiculous. I love Streets of Rage.
They need...
I'm pretty sure most of Sega's subsidiary companies are dead though. Like Sonic
They
Team is
have
dead.
Atlas.
And Sonic Team's alive. They're still making
What do you mean
games.
Sonic
Team is dead.
No,
I'm
they're
pretty
not.
sure.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Like I'm pretty sure the company Sonic
is the
Team.
one that just made Forces.
And I'm pretty sure they're making.
Forces was
I'm
like
pretty
3
sure they
years
made
ago.
Puyo Puyo Tetris too.
It was 3 years ago. They
Yeah, I
didn't-
think it died within
No.
this year, like this
No.
last year.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
They need...
They made Sonic Heroes, dude. How could they go out of business?
Dude, Sonic Heroes is
Such a
the
good
best
game.
3D Sonic game.
Such a
Sonic
good game.
Heroes
Die on that
fucking
hill.
sucks. Are you guys serious?
What?
Oh, we go. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Let's talk
Sonic
about
Heroes
Sega.
sucks ass. I hate that game. The game controls like dog shit. The fact
Oh,
that
come
enemies
on, tell
have
me a
health.
Sonic game
The
that
fact that
doesn't.
enemies have health bars is
Generations.
absolutely ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
Because it sucks ass, dude. I just want to hit an enemy and go on my way. I don't need to like sit there and go shit rock with Knuckles all day. That's like ridiculous.
Dude, your first
The
problem
only
was
cool
playing
part of
Knuckles.
Sonic Heroes was Omega. He is one of the coolest characters of all time.
Omega
Dude, I
is
love
cool.
Omega.
He
Yeah.
is so cool. Team Dark was so cool.
Yeah.
They're like cheesy now, which is why I like them now. But they are like probably the only good part of that game. That game sucks ass. That is not a good game. That game controls like dog shit.
You are so
the level
wrong,
design
my friend.
sucks. It's just not a good game.
No, you're so wrong.
You're definitely wrong
It-
about
that.
that. You think
That
it's
is
the worst 3D
that is
Sonic
one of
I
the
don't think it's the
best.
worst 3D Sonic game, but I think it is one of the worst.
Obviously, besides like.
Dude, you like
Lyric
Shadow the
Ruins or
Hedgehogs.
whatever
What
it's
the hell are
called.
you talking about?
Dude,
Shadow the Hedgehog was
am-
cool.
I literally also die on that hill. Like Shadow the Hedgehog is not as bad of a game that people
The music
say.
is so good in
The music is great.
The music is not good, but that's
Like,
why it is
What
good.
do you mean?
Dude, have you listened
No,
to that
the
The intro
soundtrack?
theme. It's good.
It's not good.
It is
Yes,
good.
it is.
It's edgy and it's ridiculous and
great.
it's very 2000s.
Dude, that's
Oh,
why
it
it's
is edgy.
good. That's
Yeah.
why it's good. Shadow the Hedgehog is a fucking gun.
Dude,
that's
Shadow the
whole
Hedgehog
thing.
is one
No,
of the funniest
see,
characters ever.
it's
I laughed
funny.
when Maria died and got shot by gun.
Oh
But
yeah, Maria's stupid. Like thank God. But the thing with Shadow the Hedgehog, when you first play it and you shoot someone down and you hear the other enemies, they're like, David! You're like, oh my God, yo, you just killed David.
it's
But
just
then
like-
you
it's
realize
just
that
like Last
every
of Us
single
2.
NPC says David. Like, oh, they're all named David, or you have one audio reaction.
that's just that. But that's all their names though.
That's all their names.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
that's
the
it.
David
They're
organization.
also all clones.
That's the name of their special forces group, Group David.
Group David.
You wanna know who should be in Smash, in my opinion?
Tails.
Dr. Eggman.
Dude, Dr. Eggman is one of the funniest characters of all
Yeah,
time.
I want
love
Tails
Dr.
in
Eggman.
over Eggman.
Dr.
but
Eggman would be a
No,
great
dude,
addition
Dr.
to Smash
Eggman
Bros.
needs to be in Smash.
I'll say my bias all day long. Like
put
Miles
him
Tails
in the
Prower
net
is
from
my
Sonic
favorite
Adventure
video
2.
game character of
Well,
all
they
time.
need a whole bunch of characters from Sonic, and they need Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Eggman.
No, dude, I want
He's
the funny
underrepresented.
characters, dude. I want
Charmy the Bee.
Eggman.
No,
needs to
dude,
be
I
in
want
there.
Eggman in there, and I want Shadow because they're funny, and then I want Omega because he's cool, and then I want Metal Sonic because I like him.
Dude, Metal Sonic should be a skin or an Echo Fighter,
Dude,
but
he's so cool. Such a cool guy.
I could see him as a skin.
Dun-dun-dun.
at the very
They need
least.
to make skins. Like, purchasable
They do.
skins.
They
They
do.
need to make skins.
Or they could make them free.
And purchasable...
They
Echo
won't.
Fighter.
They won't do it though. But if they charge, I think either 50 cents or 75 cents for the Mii costumes.
I know, dude. And I
If they
bought
did
everyone.
alternate colors, like 3 new colors for each fighter, and they made it, or not for each
No,
fighter,
just
but like if
skins,
they did
new
fighter
skins.
color packs or whatever, with like going over a specific franchise like Mario, and then you could do Zelda, and then you could do like the miscellaneous like Game & Watches
Mm-hmm.
and Robs and Wii Fits, and they did like 75 cents for that. Like I'd be so on it. I'd be all over that.
You should call this the Let's Bullshit episode of the podcast.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
pretty much the Let's Bullshit
Yeah,
episode
yeah,
of the podcast.
for sure. But I like the conversations we've been having,
We're
for
having a
sure.
good conversation,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
The message of the episode, don't buy anything from Microsoft.
Yeah, don't buy Sonic
The
Heroes.
last character they need to put in Smash is Slash from Guitar Hero 3.
Yes, dude, he is one of my favorites, and I want the Beatles from the Beatles rock band.
The Beatles? The Beatles?
He's
Yes.
put Metallica from Guitar Hero Metallica.
What about
Please,
Slash?
Nintendo, we are
Slash
just
from
begging.
Guitar Hero 3.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, oh, you did just say
Yeah.
that? Yeah, dude. Bro, that should be one.
That should definitely be one. Please put Bugs Bunny from Looney Tunes back in action on the
That
Nintendo
game is great,
game.
too.
That game is not good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, back in action! I played the shit out of
Dude,
that,
that
bro.
game is good.
I could
Love
never get
that
past
game.
the stupid guard who would not let me through. I think it was like Elmer Fudd or something. He would not let me go past him. I was like, I hate this game.
Mario.
Mario.
They should put in Mario. Why isn't Mario in Smash, dude?
Yeah, Mario from the movie.
Yeah,
in
live
Bowser
action
from the
Mario.
Or Goomba, whenever it comes in, it's Bowser go, Goomba!
Mario from the Super Mario Brothers show.
Yeah.
Hey, paisanos!
Hey,
Paisano!
I'm here to
Dude,
fight!
Tommy used to be scared of that when we were kids.
Scared.
The
I
logo,
was scared of
that came up at the end, I
outro.
was like, Deke. He was like, bro, he used to crack me up. He's like, I'm scared of Deke. I'm scared.
He lies in the shadows, he waits, it's Deke!
I was also scared of fucking Robot Chicken. That scared the shit out of
The-
me.
That's-
I knew a lot of kids who were. I never did, though. I thought that shit was funny.
The
as
intro-
hell.
Robot
the
Chicken
intro
scared me.
scared the shit out of me.
That's funny as hell. My cousin was scared of the Lion King. He was scared of, like, the monkey. What was his name?
Rafiki?
Yeah, he was scared
Rafiki.
he was scared of him.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
I was, you know what I was scared of?
What?
I was scared of the Donkey Kong 64 intro as a kid.
Yo, remember the Donkey Kong show?
Yeah.
Yes, dude, Banana Slammer.
Yeah, me and Matt Ellis love that show.
Oh, dude, we love that show because if you drop Diddy, then that's it. Don't drop Diddy.
Gotta use your big foot. Hit it with the big
Hit
foot
him with
kick.
the big foot kick. Here I go, Banana Slammer.
Oh my god, it's such a shame that all of season 2 was like burnt to a crisp, so
Dude,
they couldn't finish it.
Bring back, redo that. Bring that back. Give us a
Give us
Donkey
a
Kong.
Dixie Kong
Give
that
us a
does
Donkey
not
Kong
look like
Country
a
TV
fucking-
show skin for Smash Bros. For
Yes.
Donkey Kong. Give us a voice pack too. I want him to like spike someone and go, "I'll shower you with banana cream pie."
Coconut cream pie.
Oh, coconut cream pie. You're right.
Alright, let's get to our main topic.
Yes, let's get to our main topic.
Before we get to the main topic, did you like
we're gonna bullshit.
just a little bit
Okay.
the Sonic Heroes intro song?
Yes.
Dude, I love that.
Sonic
That's nostalgic as hell. That's
Heroes.
nostalgic
All right,
as
I
hell.
was gonna bring that
Dude,
up before.
I-
Yeah.
No,
I think that could
dude.
work with.
You know what the best? No, you know what the best Sonic song is? Sonic. Is it? I don't. Is that the song name? Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom from
Boom.
Sonic
Yeah,
CD.
Sonic Boom.
I think the Japanese one is better when they say he's so horny.
The animated
They're both-
intro with the song.
They
both-
definitely say he's so horny. Listen to that song. They
That-
definitely do.
That's a great
Okay.
song, great animation that goes with it, but Sonic CD is the worst Sonic game
Wrong.
ever in the entire series.
Wrong.
Literally
wrong.
the truth.
Absolutely wrong, bro. You're not gonna tell me that game is worse than Sonic 1.
Please
You're
go
literally not gonna
watch
tell me.
gameplay of it today. It does.
Dude, I played that
it's-
game recently. That game is great.
Okay, you're wrong.
No,
think
you're
Sonic
wrong,
the
dude.
Hedgehog
I love
2
that game.
sucks.
They literally just
Do you think
fucked
Sonic
it up.
2 sucks? Dude, you guys are like ridiculous.
Dude, Sonic
right
2
now.
is the
Sonic
worst
Sonic
of
2,
the
three.
three.
Sonic 3
Sonic 3
sucks. No, dude, Sonic
No,
3 is
Matt,
awful.
you're
Sonic
way
3
off.
is Sonic 3 sucks.
If we're
dude.
ranking the original 3, it's 3, 1, 2.
No, it's definitely 2, 1, Sonic and Knuckles, and then Sonic 3.
Well, I played Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Okay,
When
yeah.
I say Sonic
Here's the
3,
worst part,
I
is that-
assumed that everyone would think it
Okay,
was
Sonic 3 and
Knuckles.
Knuckles, it still sucks because it has Sonic 3 attached to it. And Sonic 3 is a terrible game.
No.
Yeah, Sonic 3 sucks because you can't go fast in that game. You gotta stop
Dude, that's Sonic
and go.
CD!
No,
That's
it's not! Sonic CD, you bounce all over the place.
Bro, there's random ass spikes and random obstacles in
I
the
disagree, dude.
worst
The
places.
flow of Sonic 3 drives you into those spikes, dude.
Hell no.
Yeah, dude.
Sonic
you go fast in
Mania-
Sonic 3 and you're willing to get
Sonic
you're asking to
Mania,
get punished.
I love how it feels like there's never a speed limit, and they added so many animations to when Sonic, like, you've never seen Sonic go that fast in a game.
I will agree that
where
Sonic
it
Mania is
starts-
probably the best out of all of them.
Dude, the after image is sick when like the
Yeah.
7 Sonics with like the
Yes.
rubber, like that's so sick.
Dude,
It's
Sonic
so sick.
But
3
New Super
like,
Mario Bros.
I don't know
on the
how you could
Nintendo
hate on
Wii
Sonic
U
3,
did that
really.
first with the shells.
Fuck that. But Sonic 3, like, was the first Sonic game that made getting the Chaos Emeralds somewhat possible at all.
What, Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
Dude, yes, Sonic
my
2
God.
and
I hate
Sonic
Blue
1.
Sphere, dude. Blue Sphere fucking sucks.
Dude,
Blue Sphere
it's
is terrible.
so much better than Sonic 2's dumb ass, like, spin
Those
around
suck
this
too. I'm not
thing.
gonna defend that either, but at least the level design in Sonic 2 is good, dude. Sonic 3 has shitty level design. You can't go
I don't
fast in
like
that game.
Sonic 2.
Dude, Sonic 2 is so good.
It brought Tails in,
Sonic
so
2.
that's good, but...
All right. Sorry to get us back off track again.
Why
but-
Sonic 3 sucks?
All right. On to our main topic.
Wait.
It's why
Okay,
Sonic
yeah.
3.
On to our main topic. We'll run through these because we've been talking for a little bit. Is the top 5 video game consoles of all time. I'll go first, then Matt, then Tommy, then Jesse, and we'll go around like that. So my number 5 is the Nintendo Switch, and I put the Nintendo Switch there because I feel it's a very innovative console. I like what they were trying to do as far as making it portable. And the thing I respect about Nintendo is that they always try to do something innovative. Like the Wii was very innovative. The Wii U was a piece of shit.
No, wrong.
Dude,
Wrong, I'm
Matt,
gonna
you have
stop
the
you
worst
right
takes
Dude,
ever.
you're ridiculous, dude. Bro, how can you like the Switch when half of its library is the fucking Wii U?
That's true.
Half
Dude,
of its
I'm
fucking
not-
Okay, all right, wait.
And
But
to be
games
fair-
is a different
to be fair-
story.
To be fair, fucking most of the good games on the Switch are on the Wii U. Bro, most of those fucking
But the
Switch
The
games
games,
suck.
we're not talking
You could say
about that
we're
right
not
now.
talking about that, but you could say the same for PS4 and PS5 right now.
That's true. That is true.
How can you? But that's like backwards compatible. That's a different. They're not selling you the same fucking game
That
at
is
$60.
true.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Nintendo
You
was-
are right about that.
Nintendo's
They're not
You're
selling-
right about
Now,
that.
if I can
They're
insert my
gonna
fucking
afford
Wii U disc in the
$60.
Switch, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I can't, and they're trying to fucking sell me Mario
Now
3D World at
including-
$60.
But you
again.
can't forget
Get the fuck out
you
of here.
can't forget they're including funky mode now though.
Oh, funky
Oh,
mode! I
funky
fucking
mode.
forgot funky mode. Yeah, and-
$60.
But that's not worth it. I also want every episode of the Donkey Kong Country TV show included with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on the Switch, and then we'll call it a deal.
Yeah, it's been. Why didn't they do anything for Donkey Kong's 35th?
Donkey Kong 64 too?
Like, why was there? They should do a Donkey Kong collection just like they did Mario 3D collection.
Here's
Bro, they
March
don't give a
31st,
shit, dude.
2021.
And they fucked up that 3D collection anyway. That collection was so half-assed.
That's true.
How?
No, because they didn't. They didn't.
They didn't
fix a
include
lot of
GameCube
the
support
things.
for fucking
They didn't
Mario
even
Sunshine
have
on launch.
inverted controls, which is the default controls, until
Mario
like
Sunshine.
2 months later.
Did they have the GameCube adapter? They didn't even support that for Mario Sunshine.
That's
on
corny.
launch. On launch, they didn't even do that. They barely. They just
They
upres.
didn't-
They just
they
upres
didn't-
the games. They
It
just,
wasn't a remaster. They said that they're doing a bunch of stuff. Super Mario 64 was still. What's the ratio aspect that it was?
what is
It's
it?
not
four
even
by
10,
four
it's
by
not-
2 or 4 by
something.
1 or
It's
whatever.
still the square. It's not full screen.
It's not full screen.
It's pathetic.
That's kind of BS. But yeah, that Nintendo Switch is my number 5. I don't own a Nintendo Switch, but I play it enough through Tommy and Jesse, and I just love Smash Bros. For it.
Smash Bros. Is
Don't
on
forget to
every
mention.
other Nintendo console. Since
I know,
Nintendo
but
64.
Ultimate is one of the better Smash games that
Get better
came
each
out.
time. You'll
I
be saying
get
that about the
that.
next
I'll
Smash
finally
Bros.
agree with.
You'll be saying that about the next fucking Smash Bros. When they come out with
Yeah,
that.
sure, I
Unless
probably
it's a
will.
fucking piece of
The
shit.
I probably
Dude,
will.
The next Smash Bros needs like a new mechanic. That's what I think. I think it needs
It's gonna be in 3D.
no, like a new gameplay.
First off,
mechanic.
who knows if there's gonna be another Smash Bros after this? Actually,
There will
Smash
be.
Bros.
I don't
that
know.
shit prints
They are
money.
adding-
They're not gonna stop making.
this
Smash.
is all right. First off, this is called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've also heard that just the title alone just makes it seem that way. Also, wasn't the creator saying it was like, I don't know if I could
says
do
it in
another
the movie. He
one?
says it
Yeah,
every
I
Sakurai.
don't know.
Sakurai,
No, listen.
he's
Every
literally
time that
dying.
Sakurai makes a game, he says it's his last game.
He says it
because
every
Oh,
time.
okay.
He's been
His
saying it since
hands
Brawl.
are
He's been saying it
his
since.
hands are like Mitch McConnell shaped.
I know
hands.
he's
Like,
definitely been saying it
fucking-
since
they're not
Brawl,
good.
but I think he's also said it after Melee as well. But I know he definitely
did.
said it after Brawl.
That's why it took 7 years for Brawl to come out after Melee.
Another point I
Great,
was gonna
'cause
bring
that
up.
game's awesome.
No Brawl. Yeah.
No, it has Subspace Emissary.
Yeah, Brawl was good because
Dude,
of
the
that.
Subspace
yeah.
Emissary cutscenes are a 10 out of 10. The gameplay is borderline
Disagree.
a 1 or a 2. Like,
it's
one
awesome.
of the worst
It's
things
so
I've ever
good.
played in my
It's so
fucking
good.
life.
It's so good. It's
No.
so good.
I
And that's
think
why Ultimate
I
is
think,
worse. than Brawl.
What's the story mode in this game?
The World of Light.
It
Not
sucks.
good. It
It
sucks.
sucks.
Yeah, it's not
It's
good.
terrible.
It sucks.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
awful.
It's worse than Subspace, but the gameplay is better.
I did it 100%. I don't know why, but I did it just so I could.
I
have to do
couldn't
it
play
again.
after I got like not even halfway through. I'm like, wow,
It's
this
terrible.
really sucks.
Awful. Hate the Switch.
The other reason why I think this is the last Smash Bros. Is because of how many characters are adding.
He said no. He said I don't think. He said if we make another Smash game, I don't think we're gonna have as many characters.
Which makes sense.
Which
They
is why
also
I
said-
think the next game is gonna have, like of course the mains Mario, all of them, but a lot of new characters. And what I really want, I don't know what they can do, but I want a new
mechanic, like a new thing in the game. I don't know how to explain it. Like
something to freshen it up.
Yes,
like,
like the gameplay cycle.
They kind of do that though. They did footstooling in 4.
They did. Well, they add new mechanics every game, but they're just
no,
never
I'm
legal.
talking
nothing
about
substantial
like a real
enough.
game,
Yeah,
like
nothing
a game
substantial
They're
enough.
just never legal the way that we play the games. We always turn this shit off. Like this game brought the Final Smash meter, yeah, which is really cool. But I don't play with Final Smashes, so
that's not even.
I do. I love the Final
about
Smash
something
meter.
that like it would make it from Smash to like Smash Evolved. Like
I mean, you got to tread
something
careful.
new.
What
though.
can you really do though? Because then you're gonna fuck up the whole game.
Exactly.
I just think that the gameplay loop is getting very repetitive now. I
can
cannot
agree with
play
that.
Smash
I mean,
for a
Smash
long
Bros.
time
It's just the same shit every fucking time. It's just,
I can't play it
Oh,
anymore.
Smash Bros. It's good. I mean, it's always good.
And there's a lot of cheap shit, in my opinion, in that game. Like, I just think there's a lot of cheap shit in that game.
And it's not the DLC. Get it? Because it costs money.
I think it's wild that they were able
Dragon
to get
Ball
Sephiroth.
Fighters.
It's crazy that they were able to get Sephiroth in the game, considering that they were almost like Cloud was the
fucking hate
last
Goku.
character added to
hate him,
Ultimate
he's so
because like Square Enix almost didn't let Cloud come into Ultimate.
Dude, they wanted him for PlayStation All Stars. They want to allow him in that game.
Really?
Yeah.
And thank God. I mean,
Now
shit.
PlayStation All Stars.
Yo, if
Did
they
you
make
hear there's a
another,
rumor that the PlayStation All Stars 2 is coming.
Dude,
they
I
better
would
make that,
fucking-
and they better
I
add
would lose
Astro.
my mind,
Add
dude.
Astro.
Yeah, dude, I'm one of these only people, like, because I have unpopular opinions, but I love PlayStation All Stars. That game is not good, but that is why it is exactly one of the greatest
Dude,
games
that's
of all
why
time.
that's
One
why
of the greatest.
that's why a lot of people like those shitty like
I want-
Xbox games.
Dude, that's
that,
what I'm
like,
talking
no
about.
Luca, no,
I love
like,
the shitty Smash clones, dude. I love Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. That game is great, dude.
Yeah,
I
that game is
love that game. That game is
Oh,
so good.
You ever play Rivals?
Dude,
of
I
Ether?
keep-
Yes, I have. That game's okay, but it's
You know-
it's not like a shitty Smash clone. It's
You
like
know what would
actually
be
a
the
decent
best
game.
selling game of all time? I was talking to him about it.
We're all hollow.
If Arc System works, no, if Arc System works, makes a crossover game between Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon with all the cartoon.
That's so much money for that
Dude,
licensing.
but imagine a fighting game, like a 2D fighting game
Dude,
with
you know
all
what I
those
always wanted?
characters.
I wanted a
Best-selling
2D
of
fighting
all
game.
time.
I wanted a 2D fighting game in the style of fighters, and I want it to be SpongeBob.
Dude, no, just make it a crossover.
No, dude, just make it SpongeBob. I don't give a
just
shit.
Make a crossover with everything.
Why? I don't give a shit about
Dude, put
fucking
Johnny
Danny
Bravo.
Phantom and fucking All Real Monsters. Put in fucking
Put
SpongeBob.
Johnny Bravo in there.
Okay,
Put
all right.
Courage in there.
Yeah, but that's
put,
a Cartoon
put Steven
Network.
Universe in
They
there.
already
put
did
Ed
that,
and
dude.
Eddie.
That's called Cartoon Network Punch
Okay,
Time
but then
Explosion.
you could put SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, I don't know, Plankton.
Dude, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
That
out.
game would
My
make,
life
it would
is a
take like
teenage
$1
robot
billion
girl.
That
to
wouldn't
make.
work.
Jenny, by the way, we don't
But
disrespect
dude,
Jenny.
it
in
would
this
make $1
podcast.
million to make, but it would be the best-selling game of all time. They'd make it instantly. They'd make the money back. I'm telling you, everyone would see that game and be like, dude, I'm fucking getting that game. Jump Force sold amazingly, and it's shit. And
You
it's,
still play it.
I used to still play it. I don't play it as much anymore. I think it's a fun game. It's not a good game.
It's definitely better as like a party game than it is like a.
Man, go to your number
1v1s
5.
between your friends. Otherwise,
Yes.
it's bad.
What I think we're gonna do, I'm just gonna run down mine.
Yeah, do it.
No.
We're kind of running out of time here.
Oh,
Cameras are gonna
you can
die.
get a part
of shit.
2, can't you?
In another day.
Fuck!
All right. My number 4 is the PlayStation 5. I think it's a little too early to put it.
Definitely doing it.
It's definitely too early to like put it near my number 1 because I know there's gonna be plenty of exclusives for it, but they just haven't come out yet.
And they're also $70, which is
Bullshit.
shitty.
The controller is the best controller that I've ever played with.
Agree.
Those triggers really make it or break it for me.
Uh,
I would say no, but those triggers are.
The
phenomenal.
triggers are phenomenal, and I like the feel of it. I love the feel of it. I think it's like the
think they
Xbox.
perfected it.
I think it's like the Xbox controller, but it's not the Xbox controller.
I think that the only things they can improve on is the feel of the buttons. I don't like that plastic feel. I like the Xbox D-pad better because it feels more metallic.
You know,
like it
I
that
would
it's a
have to
solid
disagree
thing.
with you.
No, I like it that it's like a solid thing with the Xbox. It's like a solid fucking D-pad. Except for
hate the
I hate the
plastic
stupid
thing.
directional buttons on the PlayStation. I'm not a big
Oh,
fan of those.
that part, yeah, I kind of understand. Yeah, but still, I'm in love with that controller.
I think it's.
I think it's
I
better
agree that
placement
the
though.
best
It's more
controller.
comfortable to use the D-pad on the PlayStation controller.
Yes, yeah. Speed times as far as loading, incredible.
Yep.
absolutely incredible. I'm sure it is the same thing with the Xbox Series X.
PS5 is gonna be. You'll see when the exclusives.
Well, we won't know
come
because
out.
no one likes the Series X.
This is something I've heard as well.
This
yeah.
is what I was saying before. Not to get into it, but Xbox said it was the most powerful console, and it's not.
And that's why it's
Yeah.
your top console.
When you
Number
make
one,
jokes like
the
that.
Xbox Series.
You can pretty much say Series X, and like the Xbox One is already part of that because it's the same console. In
It's
a
ridiculous,
taller
dude.
box.
It's ridiculous.
My number 3. We've been shitting on Microsoft this whole time. We've been shitting on Xbox this whole time, but I have to put the Xbox 360 as my number 3.
That's good. That's good.
I
good.
say that because this is when when Call of Duty was good. When I first got into Call of Duty, absolutely obsessed with the game. The first console I've ever had that I was able to play with friends as far as live and stuff like that, which, a lot of these on my list as we go down
you're
this
basing
list
it on,
now.
like, personal experience.
Personal experience
rather than,
and
like, an overview.
nostalgia.
I was about to say, like, you play that shit on PlayStation. Like, that's not like a...
What do you mean?
You play Call of Duty on PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
Xbox.
100%.
Okay.
But yeah, this is definitely a more nostalgia
Personal-
feel to it and
personal,
personal
yeah.
feel to it. First console that I've had as far as like live and online play, and I absolutely loved it. And Xbox 360 and the PS3, they lasted a while.
They did.
They lasted a very long
those are
time.
The longest
Yeah.
generations.
Yeah.
PS3 definitely had a lot more, like, exclusives and a
They
lot, like...
fucked up badly in the beginning.
Oh, they fucking...
$800.
ruined... No, it was $600.
I don't think so.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I can like.
It was
almost
definitely
guarantee.
$600. No, it was $600.
How much on that?
I do remember
How
the
much-
PlayStation being
you really
very
want to bet
expensive.
on it? I'll bet you $600.
I'll bet you
I'll bet you
$5.
$600 that it was $600.
The PS3?
Yeah.
I thought it was 800.
Nope, 600.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'm right.
I swear.
That's 'cause I'm a fucking loser and have no life.
Something that was 800. Wasn't it 800 at one point? Like a special edition of the console or
Could have
something?
been. I don't know, but I know it was 600.
I swear I saw something that was 800.
Like
at once.
fucking.
Wow, the Twitter algorithm heard me. Heard us before. I just got a tweet that said it's now been officially 2 whole years since Metroid Prime 4 got revealed.
Wow, that's
Cool.
kind of crazy.
Awesome. Can't wait to not play that game. Thank you, Nintendo.
My number 2. Now, my number 2 and number 1. I would kind of take some offense if this wasn't your number 2 or 1. The Nintendo GameCube.
Oh.
Yeah.
GameCube is my number 2. Another game that I had as the same time as my number 1, which I'll bring up soon. Just fantastic games on it. You had all these Mario sports games that were just freaking
Mario
getting
Baseball.
released,
Mario Baseball, dude, the best Mario sports
Baseball, strikers, tennis. Oh, come
The
on.
Mario
Strikers.
Baseball, though.
Baseball was amazing,
That's
but
the one I
Strikers
had.
was very good, too.
I'm not a big
Yes,
fan. I don't really
think
like
Strikers was better on the GameCube, but baseball was better on the Wii.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. But,
I
you know,
think baseball is still better. Doesn't matter.
this is when Nintendo was actually
Mario
releasing games for their systems.
Wow, could you imagine new games that weren't old games? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing, really. I don't know what they're doing.
But
you imagine
GameCube
that?
was like golden era for Nintendo.
Can you imagine Mario
I know.
Tennis, but it actually has the content to be worth $60?
yeah, but Mario Tennis on the Switch was actually the worst game I've ever played in my life.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Imagine Mario Tennis like on a system, but it's worth the $60, and then you got Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube.
And then and the GameCube controller I absolutely
Oh,
love
it's
as well.
so good. It's one of the best.
The
controllers
controller I
of all
love
time.
as
It's one
well.
of the best.
Yeah.
It needs the adaptive controllers of the PS5, and it's literally the best controller ever. Except for that D-pad, it does suck.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's too high up.
I don't think it's high up.
it's just
small.
small.
Wait.
It's really small.
Is it high up on the?
No, it's
No, it's
laid out
low.
like the Xbox.
Okay, yeah.
It's like
just
but
really
it's just
small and
small.
uncomfortable.
It's actually the D-pad that they used for the original Game Boy Advance model.
Oh, really?
Same D-pad.
Wow, that's small. Huh? Damn. All right.
Yeah.
And my number 1 is the PlayStation 2. Major nostalgia trip with that system. As you probably know the most, that's what I played the most when I was younger. It was always the PlayStation 2. I fell in love with the games that they had for it as far as their exclusives, when that term probably wasn't even a thing back in the day because no one knew.
It was a thing.
Well, it was a thing in a sense. It was only for that system, but like that
was
term
all-
for
all-
it,
was
right?
always called like exclusives.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were young.
And
so.
they would
Yeah,
have
we
like
didn't-
but they would always have like big labels like
Uncharted.
Uncharted wasn't there for
It was not on
PS2.
PS2.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. Look it up. No, it
Uncharted
wasn't.
1.
Uncharted Drake's Fortune was on PS3, launched in 2007.
Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter,
Yeah, brush up
Ratchet
on your
and Clank,
PlayStation history.
Tony Hawk Underground. So many games that I played for PlayStation 2. I just absolutely loved it. And that's my top 5 list. I will go with my best handheld console of all time, and it's the Game Boy Advance SP, baby. The best fucking handheld system out there
That's a pretty good one.
ever. And
That's
that's
a pretty good one.
all I'll say
What's your
about
favorite
it.
game for the Game Boy Advance?
I couldn't even... Oh, it was probably either Mario Tennis or...
Interesting.
Fire
Or no, there was a Batman
So what did you
game.
find out?
It was PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
That's right.
there you
I'm
go.
right.
Don't
let
mess
the
with
record
him.
show. Don't let the
I
record
saw.
show.
All right, you're number 5,
Well, I'll tell you
Matthew.
my favorite Game Boy Advance game.
Okay.
Okay. My favorite Game Boy Advance game is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That game
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
choice.
fucking incredible. I think it's actually the weakest out of that series besides Paper Jam. I think Paper Jam is terrible. It's like a front to God.
I didn't play it. But
Yeah, it's not good. Don't ever. But Superstar Saga, still a great game. Awesome game. Despite being my least favorite, it's the one I've played the most, and I've played countless times. Love that game's great.
Well, all right, so you want to continue with the best handheld system that you think?
Well, I think we'll just go down the list.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
All right, so my number 5 was kind of hard. I mean, I could like switch this out for like a lot of things, but that's like one of the first ones that came to mind when I was thinking about like top 5. So my number 5 is the Sega Dreamcast. I love the Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast is great, particularly for fighting games. Almost every fighting game conversion on the Dreamcast is incredible. Like, it's arcade perfect. Like, they had the Dreamcast version, then they had the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version was always like hot dookie, but the Sega Dreamcast, being the most powerful system at the time, was fantastic. Too bad that they fucked over the Sega Saturn with that, and that's why they kind of like went downhill.
Kind of stopped after that.
Well, the PlayStation 2 just crushed them because
Yeah.
you know, PlayStation 2 was coming out. That was way more power. That was more powerful. Well, not way more, but it was more powerful than the Dreamcast. Crushed the Dreamcast. Turned it into Oblivion, which absolutely sucks. Sonic Adventure, great game. Probably my
Yeah.
favorite game on the Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure 2 was okay.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur, I actually have that on my list as like one of the top games. Love Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 1 is phenomenal. I love Soul Calibur 1 over all of them. It's my favorite one, the first one. Love Soul Calibur. Also the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game on the Dreamcast. That was fantastic. Made
Really?
by Capcom. Yeah.
Wow.
Made by Capcom. Phenomenal game. That game's great. Jet Set Radio, as we were talking about earlier. That was also fantastic. Just so many good games on the Dreamcast. Fortunately, Sega's like retarded and fucked that up, but that's okay. 'Cause- No, it's not. Now, my number 4 is the Nintendo 64.
Okay.
And there's only one reason why. It's because of Pokemon Puzzle League. I love,
Oh my god, I love Pokemon
I love
Puzzle League.
Pokemon Puzzle League, bro. It is one of my favorite games of all time.
Are you
also
gonna
known
get the new
as
Pokemon Snap?
it's not Pokemon Puzzle League. We'll see. You know,
We'll see.
We'll see. I'd rather buy 5 copies of Pokemon Puzzle League before Pokemon Snap. So, Pokemon Puzzle League, great game. Also called Battle de Pon in Japan. Actually, Japan never actually got Pokemon Puzzle League.
Really?
Believe it or not. Yeah, they got the Game Boy version, whatever the hell. It sucks because it doesn't have the cool voices
Yeah.
where it's like, way to go, way to go. It's fantastic. I love the voice acting in that game. That game's phenomenal. You will never find a better puzzle game than Pokemon Puzzle League. They need to remake that game and make it 4-player. That game is fantastic.
That game is fantastic.
All right.
My number 3 is the PlayStation 4. Now, the PlayStation 4 probably had less overall good exclusives than the PS3, but the exclusives that were like good were great. They were phenomenal.
I
And Blue-
think the PlayStation 4 really picked up in the end game.
That's what I'm saying. So the PlayStation 4 I actually hated. I thought it was like the biggest piece of shit ever. And then 2016 rolled around, and then I think it started picking up slack. 3 years after its release, which sucked. But hey, it's here now. And Uncharted 4, one of my favorite games of all time. God of War, the new one, also one of my favorite games of all time. Spider-Man.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Haven't played that one yet, but
I haven't played it either, but I watched it.
I can't wait to play it on PS5 at 60 frames per second. I'm playing
4K,
that.
60 frames per
Oh,
second.
phenomenal! Looking forward to it. Spider-Man,
Yes.
fantastic game on there. The Ratchet and Clank reboot, great. Really got me into that series, and then I had to go back and play like the original 3.
Oh, really? You played the reboot
I played the reboot
before?
first, then I played the original 3 because
interesting.
I was just so enamored by it. And
Wow.
they're all great.
Yeah,
I love,
they
I
are
love
good.
That series is my favorite. Infamous Second Son, phenomenal game. Everybody shits on that game. That game's great.
I love it too. Infamous Second Son.
Infamous Second Son is great. I will tell you what, everybody likes Infamous 1 and 2 better. No, dude, Infamous Second Son blows Infamous 1
I
and 2
just
out of the
remember
water.
seeing the trailer for it, and it was awesome,
No,
and it is
Second
awesome.
Son is so much better than those games. Second Son controls
Second
a lot
Son is
better.
awesome.
I think it has a better plot. I like those characters a lot more.
It's literally just like quirks from My Hero, but they're contagious.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. It's pretty much what's that guy? All for One.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, he takes their powers.
And you can
that's
decide
why
to be all for
in
one. You can
Infamous
decide to
1
be
and
an
2
evil son of a bitch, and you're like, give me your fucking power.
It's cool, dude.
Or you could just be like, give me your powers so we can save the world from this corrupt person.
Infamous
Or
1 and
become
2,
a
you
corrupt
can only
person.
have electricity. That's the only power.
Yeah, I think the best
With
thing
Paul
about
McGrath.
that game was getting multiple powers.
Powers, because they're all
The
cool.
video game one was sick.
That one was great. My favorite was the Neon, though.
Neon? Did you play Infamous
First Light.
First Light?
I did,
The
of course.
Neon was much better in that game. I
I
didn't like
agree.
the Neon in the
Well, it was more
second
fleshed
one.
out because it was the only power you had. But
Yeah, because it was I felt like it was so slow in
I
Infamous
still liked it,
Second
man.
Son.
I liked it in Second Son.
First Light, I felt like I was actually moving at light. Like, it was fun.
Still a good game. Great game.
Yeah, great game.
Number 2 is the GameCube, of course. I love the GameCube. Grew up with the GameCube. GameCube was my first console. It'll still probably... Nostalgia will probably tell me that it's my favorite console. I love the GameCube. So many good games. Luigi's Mansion. Hated that as a kid. As I grew older and played it, I love that game. That game is definitely one of my favorite games.
games.
I have so many memories of fucking hating that game and so many new memories of just loving that game to death.
They ruined that franchise.
I disagree.
2 was pretty good.
Dark Moon?
Yeah, I like 2. Actually,
I
I thought
didn't
2. I thought 2 was better than 3. Actually, I thought 3 kind of fucking sucked.
I think they both suck.
I think 3 was kind of mediocre because then they're like, oh, it's the Return of the Ghost, and they had no personality like they did in 1. Where 1 they had
One is
dialogue and
amazing.
1 is
And
so
then
good.
Dark Moon sucked.
1 is so good.
And
I also
three
don't like the angular weird design they're going with the new games.
I
mean,
liked
they're
Luigi's
okay. You
Mansion
know what? I'll
3.
say 3 is okay. I won't say it's a bad game. It's mediocre. I'd give it like a 6 or a 7, but. I still think Dark Moon is better than that game. Also, the ghost designs in the first one were way superior.
The character. I mean the character of the characters. You know what I mean when I say like they.
Yeah, it
they
was
were
good
fantastic.
at like the tail end when you met Mario. That's when it really shined. But
Oh my gosh,
other than
Luigi
that,
is so-
the intro
that's
and the
such a great
ending were like the
character.
best parts. But like that was it.
Dude, it was so
Mario Kart Double
satisfying
Dash,
beating
the best Mario Kart.
Oh my god, yeah.
The best
Definitely
Mario
the
Forgot
best
about
Mario
bringing
Kart.
that
The
up.
best Mario Kart.
I've seen so much hate on my Twitter timeline
Dude,
lately about
people-
Double Dash. I think that's so
That game
ignorant.
kind of
That
controls
game
like
is
ass
fantastic.
nowadays. I will not lie. That game definitely controls like shit nowadays. But that game is just too good to like hate on.
I
Man.
mean,
Hell
I,
yeah.
I just think that
Two
Mario
people in one
Kart
cart.
8 or whatever the newest one is so fucking bad that
I disagree.
I
That
think
game's
it's
great.
by far the worst Mario Kart
I disagree.
ever.
I think
lot of people
I
hate
think
on
Mario Kart Wii
Deluxe.
is the worst Mario Kart, followed by fucking like
The one on the Wii is the worst?
I hate the Wii one. Wii
Whoa.
one sucks. That game is ugly. It looks worse than Double Dash, believe it or not.
Whoa.
It
It
has
does
worse
look worse
mechanics
than Double Dash.
What
That's
about
true,
Mario
but-
Kart on the DS?
That game's great,
That
dude.
game's
I love
great.
it. Dude, it took me until like Nintendo Wi-Fi shut down to realize that game had online.
Mario Kart
Dude,
Deluxe,
you know what
whatever,
Nintendo
is so
did
bad.
that was really great? You could play with your friend who didn't own the game.
Own the game. It was
that
cool.
was amazing.
It was cool.
That was so fantastic.
It was a good idea.
You could do that with most of the games on the DS.
You can do it with every game on the DS.
Not
Yeah.
every game.
Well, most of them, but the feature that if they didn't have the game, they could still play with you. That
It was so
awesome.
cool.
That was awesome.
It was so cool. Great
What's
idea.
your number one?
Well, let me talk a little more. They also had Nintendo Puzzle Collection, which contained, believe it or not, Panel de Pon. So I had to put it on there.
I don't know what that
Don't know what
That's
that is
Pokemon
either.
Puzzle League, but it's just the Japanese version of Pokemon Puzzle League.
Oh, okay.
So, obviously, and it had 4 players. It's the only 4-player incarnation, but it's Japan only, and we never got a 4-player fucking Panel de Pon. What is going on, Nintendo? You still suck. Like, literally the worst company ever. That's the, like, I would literally be like, all right, the Switch, pretty good system if it had Panel de Pon 4-player, but it just has...
You're forgetting about the best
The Super Nintendo
Pokemon
version.
game on the GameCube.
Which one?
Hey You Pikachu,
That was on Nintendo 64.
or is it called Channel Pikachu?
That was
or
on
whatever?
Nintendo 64. You're thinking of, like, the TV one.
Oh,
No,
I
there is
hated
one
that.
with on the GameCube that you could play with the microphone
That was
that came
Nintendo
from Mario
64.
Party 6.
That was Nintendo 64.
There was one on the GameCube that you could use
And if
the
it
microphone.
wasn't, it had to be that, like, the TV one.
Isn't that
Pokemon
what
Transfer
it's
Box, or whatever.
Pokemon Channel? That's what it's
Pokemon
called.
Channel.
No, Pokemon
yeah,
Transfer
Pokemon
Box.
Channel.
No, Pokemon Channel was on the... Was it Pokemon Channel? I thought that was, like, the Wii thing.
No,
No.
I remember because you had to use the microphone that came on Mario Party 6.
Okay. All right. Never played it.
Yeah, it's not good, but I loved it.
Alrighty.
Pokemon
Alrighty.
Channel, GameCube.
Wind Waker, which I think is the best 3D Zelda game. Nothing has ever come close to Wind Waker. Wind Waker.
I've still yet to play Zelda.
Oh, I love
anything.
Wind Waker, dude.
That's gonna be the next Wii U port.
Yeah, Wind Waker, but Wind Waker was on GameCube, so that was a GameCube port.
Well, the Wind Waker HD Deluxe on the Nintendo
On the
Switch.
Nintendo Switch, thank God. But Nintendo doesn't give a shit about the GameCube because they've never really ported any of those games. 'Cause
It's
they're
sold really
fucking
well.
stupid because Nintendo GameCube games are like literally better than like all of the Wii's games.
The
I would
console
agree.
Sold.
The only shitty game, Mario Sunshine. That game sucks. I hate Mario Sunshine.
Wow, that's
I don't hate it, but it's definitely the
dude.
worst Mario.
Talking
3D
about
game.
mainline platformers on the GameCube that suck, along with Sonic Heroes, it's Mario Sunshine. I hate Mario Sunshine so much. That game just makes me mad. And I played
don't
it. I
hate
played
but
the
game
HD
is
version.
literally broken.
Still sucks. Hate that game. That game will never be good in my eyes. Star Fox Assault, great game on the GameCube. Awesome multiplayer for that game. That game's great. Mario Party 4, 5, and 6 are good. 7 sucks. I do not like 7.
I don't mind 7.
I
It's
hate it.
alright.
WarioWare.
Yo!
WarioWare on the
hell
GameCube,
yeah.
dude. Smacks.
We didn't have it on
WarioWare and
GameCube.
the
We had it on
Wii U
Wii.
was
Yeah.
great.
You had
too.
Smooth Moves, which I heard is very good.
You never played Smooth Move?
I've never played
You
it.
would love
Did
it.
you
I
ever
heard it was
play-
phenomenal.
Did you ever play WarioWare in the Wii U? Did you ever play the game?
Game and Wario, dude. I have a meme with my friend that is like literally the greatest game of all time.
The-
It has
the-
shattered like
the one where you have
expectations.
Yeah,
to
but
put
in
the
reality,
blanket
it only
over
has
yourself
one.
and you're
Yes,
playing-
game.
yes.
That's the best one.
The
That's
Gamer.
best
It's
game.
called Gamer, and they
Yep.
made it into a Smash stage.
Best one.
Yep.
Best one.
Yeah, WarioWare.
Yo, that mother is scary as fuck. I love
Dude,
it.
that did scare the shit out of me when I was younger. Especially when she ran, you could.
Yeah, when
I
she
was like,
ran right
"Holy
next to
shit,
you, I was
dude."
like, yo,
It didn't
back
scare
up
me,
off
but it made me so nervous that I could not play it because I would like shake. I'd be like,
Dude, that's why
I can't do this. I can't do this. It makes me so nervous. Like
I'm surprised Nintendo actually let them like do that.
Dude,
that
that
was
was-
that was wow.
If that was a game by itself,
But that's why
like
it
that
was
would be a
so
10
good.
It's what saved the Wii U. It makes the Wii U better than the Switch because the Switch doesn't have Game and Wario. Sorry.
maybe
Sorry.
not yet.
Sorry. Yeah, Game and Wario
I
Deluxe.
can actually see. No, I can see a new WarioWare game. Like I really. Can.
I don't see Game and Wario.
Wait, do you
coming
remember
back.
in Game and Wario in the very beginning? Wario's like calling all the Wario characters like Ashley and all of them.
Yes.
And then Waluigi comes out, he's like, "What's wrong a number?" And it moves to the next person.
Dude, why don't they have Waluigi and WarioWare, bro?
Because Nintendo hates Waluigi.
I don't get it, dude. He was the
I
main
hate him
villain
too.
of Mario
I'm
Dance
glad.
Dance Revolution.
I know that cracked me up. He's like Ashley, Mona, the Ninja
9
Girls,
Volt.
whatever their names are, 9 Volt and
Kat and
18
Ann.
Volt, Kat and Anna, yeah. And then it comes to Waluigi. Ooh, it's wrong number.
So good. It's so good. And last game on the GameCube, Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball I grew up with. 1 and 2.
Yes.
1 and 2 are phenomenal games. Phenomenal. Those are
I
some of
played
the
that
best
for
party
first
games
time
on the
in college.
GameCube.
It's great.
Dude, I smack at Super Monkey Ball still. The boxing mini game. Like anyone, like come out, challenge me. You'll never beat me in Super Monkey Ball boxing. That'll never just happen. Sorry, you suck. And then my number 1 is the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo is phenomenal. It also had, believe it or not, Panel de Pon. Great game. I love Panel de Pon. Panel de Pon's great game. Everybody play Panel de Pon. Best puzzle game. I will tell you right now. Nothing even comes close. Nothing comes close to Panel de Pon. I could play that game literally on end for hours, and I did when they launched it on the Nintendo Switch online service. Great game, accessible now, so go play it. I spent like literally like 8 hours playing that game when it came out.
You Slippy.
Slippy Toad.
No, the service that the big house
Oh
is trying
yeah,
to use, and then
yeah, because
came
Nintendo
after
sucks.
them.
Yeah, I hate them because they don't make any more.
Assist, yeah.
Super Mario World, great game, best Mario game in my opinion. Love that game.
Mario
Yeah,
World.
sure. That's
Yeah.
a valid argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario
I hear a
World,
lot.
phenomenal. I played that game as a kid on the Game Boy Advance. I had the Game Boy Advance version. Then I played the Super Nintendo version on the Wii U Virtual Console. Phenomenal, just so good. I love Mario World. Super Metroid, best Metroid game. There will never be a better Metroid game. That game is almost like perfection.
I didn't like it. I was
This
playing it
game's
on
better.
I was playing it on SNES. Didn't like it.
That game is hard. I will tell
It
you
is
what.
hard.
And if you
I
lose
was
progress,
stuck.
it pisses you off
I was
because
stuck. It wouldn't let me get out of like a place, like a very specific little pixel. They hit a bomb.
dude, that is like kind of the problem with it. But like, I just love that game to death. Like, I'm okay with it. That's where you get the X right and you can see through all the broken things. Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, pretty good. Donkey Kong Country 1, I've played more. 2, I thought was okay. I thought the levels had too many gimmicks rather than just like some straight platforming. which I like. Sometimes I just want
I've
to
never beat
hop
either
and
of
bop.
those games. I've dabbled in both. They're both very fun. 3
Country
sucks.
1's so good, dude.
3 is trash.
I've never played Donkey Kong Country 3.
With fucking Dixie and Donkey Kong Jr. Trash.
It was actually, his name was, what was it? It was Kiddy Kong.
Oh yeah, Kiddy Kong.
Kiddy
yeah.
Kong and his weird feet. Kirby Superstar Ultra, the best Kirby game. That and Planet Robobot on 3DS.
That is debatable. I do like Kirby games a lot, and those are good Kirby games, but I don't
Kirby
know if
Star
it's the
Allies
best.
sucks.
Star Allies was not great.
It's
but
mediocre. I wouldn't
it
say
was
it's
okay, yeah.
completely terrible, but it's another mediocre game on the Switch.
I like the Kirby on the DS when there was like 100 Kirby's.
Kirby Mass Attack, dude.
Yeah.
I had that
Yeah.
game. That game was good too.
I thought it was All-Star.
That game was hard.
It probably came in an All-Star Collection or something.
No.
Yeah, Sunday Collection is the Kirby game I play. I fell in love with it. It was a
20th
ton of...
anniversary Dream Collection on the Way.
Dream Collection.
No, it was on the DS.
It was on the DS too.
On the DS.
I don't remember what it was.
They had Squeak Squad. They had
No.
Superstar Ultra.
And dude, Nintendo needs to stop making games that are centered around fucking yarn because they're bad. They're all bad.
I disagree. I love Yoshi's Woolly World.
The
Craft the World
2018
is
one?
Dude, I wish they
Yeah, the
made
one
a
on the Wii
Yoshi
U.
game that was good.
I heard.
one
Yeah,
on
I
the
heard
Wii
the one on the Nintendo Switch.
2015 one.
failed like miserably.
what?
The one on the Nintendo Switch.
Craft the World. I played it. It was actually okay. It was decent.
I heard
Another
my-
mediocre
did-
game
did
on the
you
Switch.
have,
You'll see me repeat that a lot when it comes to
Yoshi
Switch games.
Topsy-Turvy?
I did not on the Game Boy Advance.
Dude, I own it. It's in my room right now.
Is it good?
It's really good.
That's interesting.
You
okay.
gotta like tilt the fucking system to play it.
I heard, yeah. Seems interesting. I always wanted to try it. Star Fox on the Super Nintendo has not aged well. Still like it though. Just a decent game overall. And Mega Man X, the best Mega Man game you'll ever find.
I can't play Mega Man.
Mega Man X. Have you played Mega Man X?
No.
You should try Mega Man X.
I tried like 2 Mega Man games, like the first one and like Mega Man 8 or something. Like I can't play Mega Man.
I like Mega Man 8, but I'll tell you, Mega Man 2 and X are probably the best ones in the entire
I
franchise.
just can't do it. I really can't.
Didn't
I
they
would
just
try
come out
Mega Man
with,
2 and
like,
X.
11 or something?
I cannot do it.
11? I'm not a fan
Well,
of
wait,
11.
which one just came out?
11.
Oh.
11. Not a fan of that one. And then for best home console, I'm gonna have to go with best handheld console. I'm gonna have to go with the Tiger Electronics Sonic the Hedgehog 3 handheld system. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 sucks, but when you can play it on the Tiger Electronic handheld, you know those things? They're like the little, like, they don't have a backlit screen, and they're ugly, and they look like the Nokia screen. They're just like...
I'm
it's
sorry,
all
are you
gray.
referring to those McDonald's toys?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Dude, I love them too, actually. Like, I remember when those came out, my mom let us go to McDonald's like 4 times a week so we could try to get all of them. I wish
had the
I still
Super
had
Monkey
them,
Ball
man.
one when they were coming out with those. That was
Man,
great.
those things were good.
Yeah.
I do not remember that whatsoever.
You don't remember,
Dude,
like,
I
the
remember
little
the
shitty
Tails
handhelds,
game. You
and
had to
they've got,
collect
like,
all
they
the
don't have a
rings.
backlit
That shit was
screen.
good.
No.
And it's just like... It's
It
like
came from McDonald's.
It's basically like a Game & Watch.
Yeah.
That's what it pretty much is.
Interesting. No, I don't remember
You
that
remember
at
them?
all.
They're just little shitty handhelds, and they're like colored, like they're like little plastic things shaped like something, and they're very uncomfortable to hold because
Yep.
you're not like,
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
you know what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
do. I do.
Yeah.
They were all different colors too,
Yes.
right? I do remember them.
Yes.
I
There's like 6
do
of them.
remember
about.
them.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Tiger Electronics version.
That's a good take.
That's
right
what I
there.
would say if I was an idiot and liked Sonic 3. No, actually, it's the 3DS, of course. The 3DS.
Yeah, obviously the 3DS.
How can you? Come on, the 3DS is so good, dude. The 3DS shits on the Switch. Shits so hard on the Switch.
Their library shit's on the Switch
I
for
swear.
sure.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
It's one of the
phenomenal
best
game.
games I've ever played in my life.
So much, like, oh my god, a Nintendo game with a story and it has great lore. Like,
Yep.
come on, what are you doing? Like, make a sequel. You're an idiot, Sakurai.
Like, oh my god, I would even
Ridiculous.
take. They're not doing a sequel. Sakurai
No,
says
but
he
at least
won't,
make an
but
HD version. Like, do something.
You do an
dude.
HD version on the Switch, please.
That is the only port I would accept because that game looks like
That
shit.
game breaks your thumbs, but like it is so good.
It's so
oh
good.
my god,
It's
it's
so
so
good.
good.
It's
and
so
it's
good.
so funny. Like it's the writing is perfect.
Oh, it's
the gameplay
phenomenal.
is so good, but since it's the 3DS, you'll break your fingers playing it. But like,
So
damn, that game is like a 9.5 out of 10.
Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I love that game. Love the Mario and Luigi
Oh no, I
series.
played Mario. I played Mario and Luigi's
Bowser's Inside Story.
That's the best one, but Dream Team is a great follow-up. A little too
Tatiana
long.
Bowser.
48-hour game. That's fucking, like, incredulous. But...
That's why I don't like RPGs, dude.
Oh,
For
but
some,
Mario and
100
Luigi Dream Team
hours.
is so good. You get to go inside Luigi's dream world and fuck about, but it's so good. Luigi's Mansion 2, also decent. Super Mario 3D Land, I love 3D Land. It's a little basic, but it's so replayable. I was telling you one time, like, that is the only game I liked speedrunning. That was, like, the only game I would try to get the best time on levels. I love that.
Outlast.
That was great. Outlast was not on the Nintendo 3DS, unfortunately.
I used to speedrun it.
Okay. All right. Interesting. What else was on the 3DS? I'm trying to think. The Samus Returns, the Metroid 2 remake. That was phenomenal as well. So many good games on 3DS. Pokemon X and Y got me back into Pokemon. I hated Black and White. X and Y brought me back in.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking
What the fuck are
about?
you talking about? That ugly ass color palette. The fucking
Oh
black and
my
white
god,
garbage.
get the fuck out
Well, it's called
of
black
here.
and white because those were the only two colors on the fucking screen.
Dude, black and white were by far the best Pokemon games ever.
Ridiculous. Ugly color palette designs. The only good one was Vanilla.
You were talking about X and Y.
Dude, X and Y were so colorful. And
Dude,
bouncy,
X and
it
Y
looked
probably
just like
the second
anime.
worst- the
And it
second
looked just
worst
like
ones.
the anime. No, it was great.
The anime was fire, but
It looked just
Yeah,
like
the
the anime.
anime
I'm
was
saying.
good.
no, it did not look anything like
Yes,
the
it
anime
did,
because
dude.
the
Those
anime
Pokemon-
looked very good.
Dude, the anime, dude, those Pokemon looked
X
like,
and Y
looked
were
like they came out of
definitely
the
not
anime.
good, dude.
No, dude.
I
when that
mean,
game
they
came out,
weren't
that
as
game
bad
was stunning.
as Pearl, but damn, X and Y was
Sword
not
and
good.
Shield are obviously the worst Pokemon games.
Third worst.
Are you gonna tell me X and Y is worse than Pokemon Sword and Shield? Are you really gonna say that? You're gonna say that?
Actually, that's debatable because I really loved Mega Evolution.
They sold that game for $60, cut like over half of those Pokemon.
I know.
And
But that's why that's one of the
game is
points I
fucking
have
ugly.
in Black and White's favor that they cut a lot of Pokemon because I loved
They didn't cut them though.
they weren't part of the main story though,
That's fine.
which I loved.
I'm okay
I
with
wish
that too,
every
as long as you
Pokemon
can-
game would
as long
do
as
that.
you can access them and transfer them over or whatever. I'm
Right.
fine with that.
Right.
They just gotta be
okay. So
accessible
fine.
in the
I'll
game.
I'll say that X and Y was better than Sword and Shield, but like, damn, Pokemon Pearl. Whoa, worst game I've ever played in
Not
my
played
life.
Pearl, played Platinum, which is phenomenal. I love
I
Platinum.
didn't even give it a chance because Pokemon Pearl is maybe the worst game I have ever played in
Her
my
Platinum
entire life.
improves on like almost everything. So I would give
I
that a
literally
chance.
can't.
No,
I
try it.
love Cynthia, which is the only
Platinum was
reason
my
why I
first.
might give it a chance. But
Platinum was my
everything
first, too.
about Pearl is so
No, You
bad.
gotta try Platinum. Platinum was my first Pokemon game. Love that game. But X and Y brought me back in.
I can't believe this black and white slander I'm hearing,
Dude, I hate
dude.
Black and White. I
By
have not played
far-
Black and White 2, I will admit.
Story wise, both of those games, especially Black and White 2, story wise, is far and away the best story.
No, dude.
Far and away.
No, too
Team
serious.
Plasma, far and away the best
Too
Pokemon
serious.
team.
Too serious. Needs to like tone it down, alright? Pokemon's not
No
fucking
way.
like this
Alder's a
garbage.
great champion.
No.
Yeah, dude,
No.
great.
I hate them. I hated the Sages. I hated all that garbage. That was all crap. I did not care for that.
Oh, when you say the sages, you're talking about Simisage, Pansage, and
No, I'm talking about those stupid fucking guys in the cloak, the evil villains.
oh, I like them. I like Colress and Getsis.
Yeah, I guess
and
that's
N.
their name. I can't remember.
Dude,
They were
N is a
stupid.
great character.
Okay, you know what N stands for?
No more Pokemon trapped in Pokeballs because I'm trying to liberate all Pokemon.
It stands for. No, I'm not gonna play that game. Now, yeah, I'm trying to think of other 3DS games. I don't know. The 3DS is just so good. I mean, you name like one of those first exclusives, they're just good on it. Has Yokai Watch, which is not a good game, but the anime is phenomenal. Check out the Yokai Watch anime. It's fantastic. Makes me laugh. I don't know. I don't know any, like, I can't think of any 3DS games off the top of my head, ironically enough, but they're all, like, a lot of them are just great.
Jesse, you go next.
Okay. My number 5 is the PS2. I was never huge into the PS2 when we had it, but I do like it. I love Jack and Daxter. I love Sly Cooper. Those are and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 I really like, and Sonic Riders.
Sonic Riders was a
I
good
hear
game.
that a lot. I've not played it.
Dude, Sonic Riders, you know what? Oh, you gotta give credit for it. The new character designs
I like...
and the way they drew them is
Oh,
far,
like
it
the
blows
animation.
everything else out of
I've
the
seen
water.
some of the cutscenes. I like how stupid Jet the Hawk is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, you gotta
yeah.
watch.
His voice is ridiculous.
Dude, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah, his voice is
there was a
ridiculous.
group of people that did like Sonic Riders abridged, basically.
I saw that. Are you talking about Snapcube? Are you talking about the dub?
Yeah,
dude,
it
I
is
saw that.
Sonic
so
Adventure 2 one is
funny.
funny.
They just
Dude,
like
that
go
one's
through all the
great.
Man, it's
The
Same
Sonic
cutscenes.
funny.
06 one is good as well.
I just watched the one where he's fighting Tails, and Tails beats him. He's like, Tails, I miss my wife.
I miss my wife. Dude, I love
No,
that.
dude, the dub is so
The Hedgehog
funny.
pissed on my wife.
There's
I
like
miss my wife, you
Sonic,
killed my
he's
wife.
like, whoa, is college actually important? He's like, Knuckles is like, college is extremely important. Back in 1904 when I graduated college, Tails is like, shut the fuck up, boomer. Oh my god, we're trying to skateboard.
We're trying to
Dude, so good.
was
So,
the funniest
yeah,
shit.
number 5 is PS2. Number 4 is N64, which is carried by nostalgia.
And Pokemon
Mario
Puzzle
Party
League.
2 is the best Mario Party, in my opinion.
I like 3 better, but 2 is a solid.
Yeah, 2 is great. Mario with a cowboy hat, come on.
Yeah, but 3 has the Piranha Plant minigame where you got to make it grow with the
Yeah, but
ring.
3 also introduces Waluigi, which is not good.
Actually, it is very good, and that's why I like it, because this N64 model is ugly looking.
Fuck Waluigi.
No.
N64, like, it would honestly be higher if it didn't have the world's worst controller.
You know, I'm going to disagree with that. I don't think it does have the world's worst controller.
No, maybe
It's
like one of
bad.
those, some old Atari thing
You know, I
probably
actually
beats
find
it.
I find
but
it very comfortable, believe it or not. Actually,
It is comfortable.
you don't even know
but
how to hold
sucks.
it. It's like,
I
how the
know how to
fuck do I
it.
hold it?
You hold it on its penis, the middle
Yeah,
one.
the middle
Right.
one. I'm like, why? Like, whatever. Number 3 is the Xbox 360. Just because I, once again, have a lot of nostalgia for it, and I think it is one of the better
It
controllers.
didn't have Pokemon Puzzle League, which is
It didn't have Pokemon Puzzle League.
kind of like.
Number 2 is the GameCube.
Which had Paddle Day Pond, believe
Yes,
it or not.
it did. Dude, I love the GameCube. I love it. I just love it.
It's so good.
I have so many hours saved in the GameCube. Oh, I love the GameCube. And then number 1 is the Switch.
That is disgraceful. I'm sorry.
I don't care if you say it's disgraceful. I think Nintendo Switch
There's so many problems.
is
with it.
like
Good
I
concept, bad problem.
yeah,
I
fantastic
absolutely agree with
concept.
you on that.
I think the system that comes out after the Switch,
That's gonna be good. The
Should
Switch
be
Pro,
great.
The Switch Pro, I will get it if it's good.
I can't wait
I'm
for them
putting
to
a lot of it.
not make any more good games too.
Dude,
Yeah.
they need good games. They need to make
They-
the
they
screen
try-
at
like,
least
Two games.
1080p,
They did try though
and
a
they need to
few
make the game
things.
60 FPS.
Only 2 games I want: Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4. I don't even know when the fuck those are
Dude,
coming
they
out. Only 2
tried
games I want.
new games, like new things, and the game with the cops that came out,
Astral Chain.
Astral Chain. It looked great.
It's so
Yeah, that was
well.
by Platinum.
And it sold well, right? But I never hear anyone talking about it, and I don't hear about it ever. I thought those two, or at least one of those guys, would be a lock for Smash.
Probably still are, honestly.
Yeah, but then
I
they
would
had
say that.
Wonderful 101, and those guys didn't get in. Everyone wanted those guys in.
I didn't hear. I heard more outcry for Shovel Knight than Wonderful 101, to be honest.
I heard some decent like outcry for Wonderful 101 back in the Wii U days.
Yeah, that's when Shovel Knight was like popular for
Popular
Smash
as
too.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shovel Knight got like fucked over, dude. He should have definitely gotten in.
they need an indie rep. They should have it.
I didn't
They
play
could play
Shovel Knight, but
Knight.
I did play a little bit of Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment.
Dude, I've played all of the campaign.
Spectre
I love
of
that
Torment
game.
is so fun.
I bought that game
where
on
you
the
can slice
Xbox,
the grapple hook.
Switch,
It's cool.
and PS4, dude. I
Switch,
love that game.
it has fantastic indie games on it, but also a lot of like
True.
anybody that ever makes a game, it can get on the Switch. There's like games where
There's a lot of trash too.
I was looking through the indie
True.
games on the Switch, and there's one called Frog Game, and
lot
I
of
looked
trash.
at the description of it because it was like 40 cents,
Now,
and it was like a game. You are a frog, and I said, "Oh, like okay,
Did you see Horse Simulator?
huh?
Horse Simulator.
Horse Simulator,
2018.
no." But
See-
they do get a lot of good games that get put onto the Switch. Like I played Cuphead for the first time on the Switch. It's one of my top 5 games of all
yeah,
time.
but that's like also on other systems.
I know,
On the Xbox and the PlayStation 4.
and the PC. I understand this, but I think if we're talking best controller ever, including new gen, I think the Switch Pro Remote is the most comfortable controller I've ever
It's definitely a
held.
good one. I will
It's a
agree
good
with you on
controller.
that. It's a good
It's not the
controller.
best.
It's definitely not the best.
You could say it's not the best. That's fine. I think in my hands, the way that I like to play is it fits perfectly. It's the most comfortable
It is
controller for
but
me.
they
and
let
it
you
looks
play with the
good.
GameCube controller, and that's
Right, and the GameCube controller too is phenomenal. Like, thank God they put the attachment there. And then the best handheld system is obviously the 3DS. Like, obvious.
not Tiger Electronics. handheld.
No, not Tiger Electronics, and not the SP either. Even like the SP was good for its time, but like if
it
you
had
try to
Mother
play it now,
3.
you literally cannot see the screen. It is so dark.
The SP?
Yeah,
No, you're talking about the original. The SP was the new model.
the
with
Game
backlit
Boy
screen.
Advance, even the SP. I played the SP when I was in college because my friend had like 3 of them that was under his bed for some reason. You literally can't see shit.
Did you have the first model of the SP or the second model?
The
of
first
SP?
model.
Of the SP? That's why. The second model of the SP.
Probably.
Screen is-
I mean,
screen is-
maybe they did fix it, but like they
Screen is
had,
better.
like they do have issues with the stuff. Like I don't know. The 3DS is just so obviously the best portable system ever.
It's so good.
It's just like
It's so good.
you never even probably
And
played
actually,
on a 3DS.
it does
like,
have Pound
No.
Day Pawn in the form of Virtual Console
okay.
Pokemon Puzzle Challenge.
Kid Icarus, please remake or port Kid Icarus Uprising. Jesus Christ, it's one of the best games ever.
Yeah,
Um,
it's okay. It's not Pokemon Puzzle.
yeah, Pokemon X and Y sucked, but
No.
people,
never beat a Pokemon
people were
game in my
shitting
life.
on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which
They're
I thought
okay.
the original ones were better, but they're fine.
I don't really. Gen 3 is Like Gen 3 is like so mediocre.
I think
but,
Gen
like,
3 is overhyped for
The
sure.
only thing I liked, the one thing I really liked from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was the end game with Rayquaza. I thought that shit was awesome.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
That was, like, the best part of the game.
Did you see the leaks that about the Diamond and Pearl remakes?
Yeah, they're gonna fuck it up though. So I
Dude,
don't really care.
it's already fucked up. Why are you remaking a game that is so god awful? Palkia,
awful, dude. It's not terrible.
All right, I challenge you to look at Palkia. Okay, that thing is a gigantic veiny penis. All right, it looks exactly like a gigantic penis, and you once you look at it like that, you'll never be able to not look at it like that. And Gen 4 also fucked up with the amount of legendaries they put in because it takes away the importance of legendaries. The trio that they put in, Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit, worst trio ever. And then you get Heatran. What the fuck is that thing? That should just be a Pokemon, not a
so
legendary.
wrong.
My stuff.
So wrong.
You got Cresselia, who I hate. Darkrai is cool. Palkia sucks. Dialga is mid. Even Giratina, both forms of Giratina are lame as hell to me. I think, and then you get
So wrong.
Manaphy and iPhone, whatever the thing is called, Fion.
Alright.
Phony.
Terrible, just terrible.
All right,
God.
No, wait. He forgot one legendary, and you forgot the best one.
Oh, that dumbass hedgehog! I hate that thing.
What the hell are you
Shaman.
talking about? Shaman, not that dumbass hedgehog. You're thinking of Shadow, idiot. I'm talking about Regigigas, obviously the best Pokemon of all time.
Oh, I forgot that was Gen 4.
I can't believe you forgot Regigigas. How can you forget Regigigas?
No, because the other three are from Gen 3. I just kind of figured that Gigas was there, but
Regigigas is like the best Pokemon of all time.
no.
All right, cut it now. That's the end.
Tommy, run through yours. Your camera's already dead, so.
Alright. Honorable mention, Nintendo Switch. Main problems, underpowered, Joy-Con drift, Joy-Con size,
Mediocre games.
mediocre games later in the life system. 2017 was an absolute banger for it, though.
The best year for it.
Yes.
It was a long year.
And the Switch Pro could literally fix the Switch. Make the screen at least 1080p. Make the games run at 60 FPS. Make the Joy-Cons bigger. That's it.
No, make better games, and then we'll talk.
Okay. Number 5, PlayStation 2. I didn't play a lot in it, but I did play Sly Cooper, and I played Crash Bandicoot
Twinsanity?
Twinsanity.
One of the best
Something
Crash
like that.
games, yep.
Yeah, that was just a lot of fun. Neo Cortex is so funny in that game. Then I just like the bond between Crash and Neo. And then Neo's daughter with the grappling hook was sick.
Nina Cortex, yep.
Then number 4. Number 4, we got the Nintendo Wii. I think the Wii was really fun. And if I'm thinking back to it now, honestly, if I didn't have any other console right now and I had the Wii, I think I would still have fun with it. It has really good titles. The innovation was there. Mario Super Sluggers, easily one of the best games on there.
See, I think the Wii is one of the worst systems of all time.
I
think it has some decent games,
that's
but
disrespectful.
I think it has good games, but it's held back by the fact that it's on the fucking Wii and has to use the stupid Wii.
That's
Mote.
disrespectful. The Wii is so
The
influential.
Wii was so inferior to the Xbox 360 and PS3. It was
This
just-
is true.
Let me get to that. Number
not even in
3,
terms of power, in terms of games. The games on Xbox 360 and PS3 were so much better.
Yeah.
Number 3, PlayStation 5. So PlayStation 5, definitely has the potential to be the one of the best consoles. I think definitely has the best potential to be one of the best consoles. I want to see new IPs.
But they do that all the time.
Yes, but one of the IPs I'm looking most forward to, and it's kind of an indie game. Canna Bridge of Spirits.
They showed
That game
it
looks
all.
awesome. The one with the girl with
Amazing.
the
staff.
rod, the magical
Yep.
rod, dude. That
I
was
think
awesome.
it looks amazing. We need more like I like to call them AAA indie games. I would put it in the category of games that have huge budgets with their indie games. Cuphead, Hollow Knight, Kana. There's just a bunch of games that I think are amazing. And PlayStation 5 is getting it. Got the new God of War. I haven't played God of War 2018. I'm waiting until I get a 4K display.
Definitely play it. That was very good.
And I just think the controller is the best controller of all time, in my opinion. I think it is literally perfect. My only complaint is that the buttons feel too plasticky, and I've been playing so much Dragon Ball on it that my left D-pad is slowly becoming defective. But other than that, I think the controller's perfect. I already thought the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 triggers and bumpers were good. This just makes them even better. The bumpers are even bigger, which I like, and the triggers are also bigger, and they have resistance when you pull down on them.
I think holding the PS4 controller is just better though. I just like the way the PS4 controller feels.
I disagree.
Better.
I think it's too small. It cramps my hands, and it makes my
I like that a lot
fingernails
better.
rub against
Well,
each
I
other.
have small hands, so that's probably why I like it. But I'm a big fan of that controller.
But yeah. Number 2, the Xbox 360. Xbox 360, literally, one of my only memories, really, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I just had so much fun with that game. Zombies was the only thing I liked in Call of Duty.
Good thing that was on the Wii U.
Dude, I love Nazi
Jesus
zombie memes.
Christ. Was it really?
Yeah, what, Black
It
Ops 2?
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it?
It was actually like the last COD.
It was on the DS
Yeah, it was
too.
Ghost was on there afterwards.
It was on the 3DS also.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
There were a few COD games that were on
They
the
were on the
3DS.
DS. No, they were on the DS. None of them were on the 3DS.
I know most of you guys don't like Black Ops 2. I think a lot of people
I've never played it.
like Black Ops 2.
I like Black Ops 2.
The zombies in Black Ops 2 was phenomenal besides Transit. It's phenomenal, just phenomenal. So many memories on that. Then you had Doritos Crash Course.
That is probably, unironically, probably one of the top 5 games on the Xbox 360.
It was so
Genuinely, like you're literally right.
Then you had the really crappy but good Xbox made games like No Luca No.
Oh my God! Yes.
The cat
No.
one?
Yeah, the cat one with the cereal.
Yeah.
Techno Kitty. Techno Kitten Adventure.
Dude, Techno Kitten Adventure
Impossible
is so good.
game.
Dude, they had all the weird, like,
Impossible
Xbox
Wacky
Live
waving
Arcade,
inflatable
like,
unflowing
yeah,
avatars.
anybody could, like,
Wacky
make a
waving
game, put it
inflatable
on the
unflowing
Xbox
avatars.
360.
Yeah, and I thought that was so cool.
Dude, it was so... And then I got
Alien
rid of that
Hominid.
program. They had one... It was called,
Alien
like...
Hominid.
Dude, there was one where, like, some lady was, like... You would shoot out a baby from, like... Because, like, some lady was giving birth, and you would shoot out the baby from her vagina, and it would just, like, fly through the air. And it was, like, one of those games where we tried to get it as far as possible.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar. I don't remember it though.
Dude, it was,
I gotta
like...
leave in 5 minutes. So.
And then Castle Crashers. Which
Great
is
game.
amazing. Yeah.
Awesome game.
Number 1. This is probably gonna get some controversy because it's pretty new. PlayStation 4.
I already said that.
I think for your number 1 though.
I said for my number 4, but, like,
This
I don't think it's controversial. I think it's a great system.
I thought it'd be controversial between you guys just because you're older and you have more experience with Nintendo 64 and GameCube and stuff. PlayStation 4, I remember getting it, and I was fighting those. I was young, but I was fighting those two because we just had the Xbox 360, and they were like, "Let's get the PlayStation 4." I'm like, "No, like Xbox." Thank God, because if I got the Xbox One, I'd be missing out on a lot of shit. Don't really know why these two bought Xboxes afterwards. But
It was mostly because most of my friends had it.
Okay,
But
friends
at
I
this
can
point,
understand.
I didn't care. I was one of the first ones to get a PS5. I was
But
like,
that's
listen,
the
you're
only-
joining me or not.
That's the only reason why people get Xboxes.
That's why I got my Xbox for $100 on eBay.
Dude,
Xbox One, yeah. By the way, Xbox One, worst console.
it started off better than the PS4.
No.
Yes, dude. Think about what the PS4 had at launch. It had
Listen.
Knack and it had
Knack.
Killzone.
Knack.
You're gonna tell me Knack and Killzone were better than
Knack is
Dead
back,
Rising
baby.
3 and, like, whatever other games they had.
Okay,
But Dead
listen,
Rising 3 was
the
definitely
games-
better than Knack
It
and
started
Killzone.
off bad with games, but dude, Xbox One was just so underpowered that I had to play Call of Duty Ghosts at 900p.
That's not like the worst thing in the world.
Dude, it's bad for a next-gen console.
Continue with your number one.
But PlayStation 4, as soon as I got it, like, just the UI of PlayStation 4 just
so much better. Because they change it on the Xbox all the time.
The song, like, the feel of it, like, it felt next-gen. It felt welcoming. Like, it was just amazing. And I just have so many good memories. I was checking my play hours. Like, Black Ops 3. I played the zombies on that. I have like 684 hours played on it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, Horizon Drac is the best zombies map. Don't at me. But yeah, I just had so many memories on it. Near 2019, I got an Xbox because all my friends were transitioning towards it, and I still think Xbox One is the worst console, and I just had to deal with it because their servers are garbage, their UI is garbage, and everything about Xbox is garbage. But PlayStation 4 is my favorite console of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Respectable.
GG's.
What about handheld console?
Oh, yeah.
My best handheld console, 2DS.
The 2DS.
All right, cut it off. It's
Yeah, ignorant take. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
The 2DS. I'll stand by that.
Give me a small explanation of why.
No, just cut it there. It'd be perfect. Please. Please, it would be perfect if you just cut it
2DS
there.
is a cheaper and, in my opinion, more comfortable than the 3DS. It doesn't fold, which kind of just does take away the whole DS aspect. But I like the 2DS. It was very, very comfortable, in my opinion.
Okay.
By the way, the only reason I got a 2DS is because these two broke my PS4
Tommy snapped my DS in half. That's true.
when I was a baby. And
He also threw Mario Kart Double Dash, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and Super Smash Bros. Melee down my air vent.
This is true.
When I was a baby. And he left his jewel on my PlayStation
Not
4
true.
and it started leaking out. Yep, left his jewel on my PS4, turned it
Genuinely
on, and the
false.
blue light from the PS4 started leaking.
Oh, no.
And turned off. And then they refused to pay for it and they left to college with every console.
Well, I got mad at Mario Kart 8, so I punched my Wii U gamepad and broke it.
Alright, we will end it there. Lengthy episode, but definitely a good one. We definitely talked a lot as far as the whole spectrum of video games, not even just about the console, so I'm glad about that. And let's do it again sometime. Matt, thank you for being on the podcast. Definitely have you on once again. Tommy, thank you for filming. Jesse, thank you for being here as well. And we're going to end it there. If you like this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And also follow us on Instagram at Podcast with Frank, where I'll be putting clips of my podcast and gaming series. Episode 16 of Frank Gaming will be coming out this Friday, so I hope you enjoy it. We're playing Among Us. And with that being said, have a good night. Bikini on the beach sort of deal, like, you think that's too simple sort of deal?
It needs to be like, is the lighting right? What are we gonna do with it? Like, what's like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of bikini is it? Like, what's the creative aspect of it?
Yes.
I'm so sick of tired of seeing ass and tits on Instagram.
Do you think that's what Instagram models basically just are? Do you think that's why they have such big followings
There's
like that?
such a fine line with modeling now, and Instagram, I believe, ruined modeling. Huge. I don't even think models know what models are anymore. I don't even think, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know what an influencer is anymore. Now we have sex workers, but then they're influencers, but then they're models. Like, what, you can't be all of these things.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can, but realistically, no.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, like, high-end fashion models, you know? That, like, for instance, like, my best friend Tyler, like, he works with straight agency models. Like, that's it.